What's that doing?
What do you mean?
Have I sat it on its fucking... Got fucking hair in my eye.
You say it. What have you done?
I think I've sat it on its... Where's its volume button? It's there. Just put it down gently, it should be alright. Hi guys, bear with me, I'm having a moment. Right, it's just doing what it wants, right guys, so sorry. So, we've made it to 11. We're a little bit more difficult to talk in. Guys, I got you again, look. Don't worry, these aren't the final product. These are just for piss about. But I got 2 sets now I can wind people up with. These ones I can talk in a bit better, I just need to sort out a bit at the back because it's making me whistle.
Yeah, don't walk down the street talking, somebody might get offended that you're whistling at them.
Yeah. So, but these clip in. I can see them clipping out by the end of this, like, but we'll see how it goes. So how is everyone?
People fucking sound like you've got a list.
I thought I saw a pretty cat.
Oh, you're on a list, one of the two.
So what do you think to the bow? Ha ha!
What do you think to the bow? Looks like it.
Oh, you're in. I didn't even realise you'd come in. Did you decide? What's up, Derek? Fuck off.
Take them out.
Yeah, I will do in a bit. I just want to challenge myself with these. I want to be able to see if I can. Well, I can't talk in them, so drinking in them, I'd probably end up swallowing them. But part of the fucking show. So, did you get a beer? That's what I was trying to say, but for some reason, was having issues. Obviously, I look crazy. How else would you expect me to look, mate? You should know me enough by now to know that this is the norm. You're never going to get serious off me, mate. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about drinking these beers tonight.
What makes this week any different?
Because of that fucking advert.
I'm a bit worried every fucking week.
Yeah, then that advert come on.
What for?
The one that we're going to discuss with Red Pill Phil later. The old urine beer.
Oh, no, it's not right.
Fucking urine beer. Who's covered it up to now? Cal Vernon.
Cal Vernon won it, I think.
And someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking lunatics.
When I was saying that beer looked like pregnant woman's piss, there's quite a possibility that this stuff could have pregnant woman's piss in it. Yeah. And they expect us to drink that shit?
Answer
no. We travel, mate. It's just we never get close enough.
What's that to?
Mate, oh no. Yeah, hang on. You'll have to inbox me and tell me what area you're in, and if I'm nearby, I'll let you know and we can meet. If you dare.
But not for a beer. Not with these beers, anyway.
Yeah, but there is an advert we want to share with Red Pill later that's worried me ever so slightly on what we are drinking tonight. It's one of our, what can I say, weak moments, because some of them cans do have similar colours on them. I don't care what you say. If I find out there's piss in them cans, I'm not going to be happy. Really,
To
I'm
see
not
if any
going
of
to
them
be
are
happy.
brewed in Korea or China or wherever the backwards fucking shit all
Yeah,
was.
don't. Can we at least make it to 10 minutes before you start?
Well, I'll see. I might have to
You know
find it
what?
on. I might have to find it on my phone so we can find out which wonderful part of the world it was. Is that
So
better?
then, guys, what do you think of tonight's disguise?
A bit dull and overcast.
I need to make some bigger lips somehow. I need someone to show. Fuck off. I nearly fucking snorted then, you twat. Mind you, I can't say out because I was round the same gutter. Wow. Give up. Papa.
It's another necklace smelling one. Dandelion and burdock.
No, dandelion and burdock smells alright, right? I can't find the fucking
Still
bit of air
skunk
and it's
pea
thrown
or
me
something.
already.
Yeah.
This is why I can't do girly, right? Because it's...
Still skunk pea.
What?
It's still skunk
And when was the
pea.
last time you smelt stale skunk? You cunt. You did that on badness.
I just wanted to say that with your
get
teeth
your teeth
in.
round that one, wanker. Got your fucking number.
Oh. Wonderful.
I didn't smack my teeth round. I can see the cat getting shot before the end of this
Can
fucking
I hardly
video.
recommend that to be bored down the fucking
Let's
sink.
go with place your bets now. Which side do you reckon is going to go first and shoot the cat? Left or right? Because they are two separate bits, by the way, guys. So there is going to be a possibility that one's going to shoot out by the time we finish tonight. Not
Can
a problem.
you just say these teeth there?
They look all right while they last, don't they?
Like fucking...
If they fly out, I've got my other ones in my box. No, not in me, but in the little jewellery box here, I've got my spare Simon Cowell baby teeth, so I've got spares. It's one of them completely sentence you got. No, I don't want the fucking can. Fuck off.
Fucking hell, I thought you was going to drink that then.
Oh,
Fucking
my
hell,
word.
that's one we're not mixing. She'll have drunk the cunt before she realises.
Oh, this is wrong.
Oh, fucking Jesus, fucking wept.
I don't know about what else, but my fucking wig's going to jump off.
What's that shit called?
It's awesome, this wig, though, isn't it, guys?
What's this shit called?
Oh, yeah, I didn't do the introduction, did I? It's called Stiggy Pop.
Of course it is. That's
7.3% volume. Magic Rock Brewing. Oh, yeah, it's magic, all right. Fucking dark, black magic, that.
fucking hell.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to read it. 7.3%.
Oh, well done. Yeah, I can honestly say well done there, babe. You've picked a right load of shite up.
They're from Dublin. They're from Ireland. They're crazy fuckers anyway, so they drink that shit. Sorry, Flavour, if you're ever watching this. Love you to bits, mate, but you are a fucking crazy set of bastards. Right. Oh, you know what I have forgot?
What?
Towel.
Towel.
Oh, that'll do. With white glasses out with worse. Don't worry, guys, it's only a flannel. I'm not using underwear or anything.
Pair of smelly socks.
Yeah, we'll just wipe it clean with a smelly sock. It'll make it taste better, I reckon.
It's not a pair of smelly socks.
We'll drink it through a smelly sock. It might make it taste better.
Just one smelly sock. It's not a pair. I'm only using one.
Right. Oh, I've already got it here.
Go on.
Right.
What's this one?
This is a brew dog.
Oh, lovely. We love these brew dogs. They're class.
Silk Road, it's called.
Silk Road.
But it's like...
Tarmac.
Apparently not.
Silk Road. What do you mean?
Like-
It's not going to put tarmac in it, is it?
Lychee and mango.
I think I prefer fucking tarmac.
Oh, no.
Lychee and fucking mango.
Mango.
What the fuck's lychee?
It's one of those silly little fruit things in it.
I blame the Chinese.
Don't.
Or
Levels.
some Oriental.
Anytime that you're ready, well, just send us the thingy and we'll bring
do
you
the
on.
Thingy.
Yeah, do the
You
ting.
do the tingy and we'll do the tingy. And everything will go fucking wrong, no doubt.
Well, of course, me and Phil are going on fucking camera. I think everything's going to go wrong because we never managed to stay on track.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all gravy.
And this isn't a serious one neither. So.
You like Trace?
It's Tracy.
Yeah, she's coming. She was that if you
Tina's sister.
No.
Tina Turner.
Don't start being
Tracy.
a dickhead already. Hiya, Danny. I'm getting in there early today, right? Because you sulked at us last time because we didn't see your comment straight away.
Which Danny is it?
Salter.
Hey mate, you alright?
Oh yeah, it's been look it up.
What?
I tell you what, it's try Carl Vernon. He put a video out about it. The urine beer.
Oh no.
I started dipping halfway through the fucking advert, and it's not even that bad of advert. It's just I know what's in that beer now, and I don't want it.
And it looks like what this beer is.
Cheers. I kept my gap though, and you will notice through the live stream that the gap will get smaller and bigger every now and again as they're slipping around on my teeth for some reason.
Because they're not a perfect fit.
Oh, they want it to be a bit. These are fucking knobhead. I did say they're not the fucking finished fucking set, didn't I? God, he's hard work. So yeah, set number 2. I've still got set number 1, Tracy. I'm not getting rid of him. Having too much fun with this shit. Oh, is it bad?
Taste that
Why
shit.
can't you use a fucking poker face, you arsehole?
Because this is fucking shocking. You can't discard this taste off your face. Fucking hell, hardened gamblers couldn't do this. Poker players couldn't do that, man. Fucking they'll have a mouthful of that and that's it. Lost your hand, mate. And your taste buds.
I dare even... Will you shut up?
You must have a fucking internal organs. Try it. Go on, I dare you.
That's rather interesting, isn't it?
Interesting. That's fucking one way of putting it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucking foul. Well, at least the fucking colour matches the taste. They're both fucking shocking.
Guys, this is so fucking wrong. Even my fucking teeth that are fucking attached to me started chattering. Well, they are attached to me, but they're not my own. Wow.
Fucking, that's nasty.
Anyone need any paint stripper?
Fucking hell.
Oh, I tell you what, I don't read the back of the next 2 because I'm sure they're the ones that are similar fucking colours.
They're in similar fucking cans.
Yeah, this is what's worrying.
You haven't bought 2 the fucking same again.
No, I double checked the fucking titles. I should have checked to see if they had... Mind you, I didn't know about the piss thing until after I bought them.
Yeah, it was a bit shock to the system, wasn't it?
Oh.
But we know it's not a conspiracy theory. I think this is it.
Wow. Whoa.
Molly, go away.
This is fucking wrong. That shit. Hey, Kieran. Got some teeth, look, mate.
Don't worry, they're not staying.
Probably swallows them by tonight. I'll be getting my spare ones out of me. I'm not going to say it because he starts taking the piss.
Me?
Was there anyone else in the room?
Molly.
Don't.
What?
I can't talk to Molly.
Well,
sometimes I wonder if I get more sense. Get it drank. I'm cleaned and fucking everything, ready for the next round. That sounded bad and all.
Yeah, you forgot to bring the bucket.
We'll go and get it then.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
The same 2 bees was shocking. We hadn't had the
teeth,
other 2.
yeah.
Ow!
Da, 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 da.
1740.
Wow. Anyway, while he's getting the bucket, because he's feeling a bit green, this one's called... What?
This is called what?
Beavertown Space Hulk.
It's called what?
Beavertown Space Hulk.
Okay.
New England IPA 6%.
Okay.
Quite an interesting tin.
Yeah.
But that's what worries me. That is what fucking worries me.
Not the first bit of the fucking title.
Oh, it'll be back to normal in the morning, because this is just like an hat. I'll take it off and hang it up when my fucking hook's up there, mate, so... Otherwise you just fuck it up anyway, so... Right, anyway, that was just a random bit of...
Randomness.
Yeah.
Go on then, give them all the bad news.
Drink fresh. That worries you straight away.
Was it?
But then the actual bit of writing that you need to read, they've done it in some sort of lime green on an orange background, which makes it fucking impossible for the best of us to fucking read. Right? So I can't even read if it's got pig piss or human piss or anything in that fucker. They're trying to trick you.
It's got some big words in it. That's all I'm going for.
So yeah, wish us luck and just hope it ain't got piss in it. I hope it ain't got piss in it. And they've tricked us with that writing. Oh.
It's an Old England IPA.
I piss all right.
No.
IPA. Was it there in front of us all along? New conspiracy, guys.
No.
Yeah, man.
Fuck off and just get on with a beer. Scare me to fucking death.
Yeah, you will when you wake up next to a clown in the morning.
No, you can fuck off with
Or
that.
big mice then.
I don't like clowns, they're wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm surrounded by the fuckers.
You and me both.
Yeah, but you voluntarily go to work for the cunts, don't you? Fuck.
Behave.
What?
You know what?
I don't know
Behave.
what you're talking about.
You will be assaulted live on camera if you don't behave.
Can't talk to me, I don't work for the idiots anymore.
There is no fucking helping, is there? Could state my eyes, I've only tried to. They make your fucking eyes water that
Look
bad.
at the state of it. Look at the colour of that. It's another... Hey, hang on. That fucking clashes with my fucking t-shirt. That's wrong. Have you smelt that? It smells like fucking disinfectant. I don't want to drink it now.
It's like that fucking linen fresh fucking Sephora shit, innit?
No. Not.
That one wasn't that bad to swallow, actually.
Would you like to fucking rephrase that in some fucking
There's
other
no
way?
other way that I can rephrase that. Because it wasn't that bad to swallow. That was a fucking checkmate fucking sentence, that. There was no way on this earth that could be said any other fucking way.
Mine's got an air in it. I just pretend I didn't see it. And that's what made you gag. Is that what we got from that? For fuck's sake.
There's no worse than having an air stuck at the back of your tongue or in the back of your throat, right? And then you go, I pretend I didn't see that, and I just thought, you grotty bastard. It's a fucking annoying feeling, that is. That's a once in a lifetime and avoid at all fucking cost feeling. Don't even get me started on that one.
Drinking this shit, I won't be able to fucking feel it anyway, because I can't feel fucking the rest of my mouth at the minute.
Wow.
Oh, it's another wonderful array of, I was going to say flavours, but that's not flavours, is it? It's fucking...
Did it say where it was from? Right. Is this another Irish?
Chernobyl, I think.
Flavour, you've got some answering to do if this is Irish.
We come in peace. Pants and cans.
Apparently, brewed and packaged at, I can't wait to make that out, but it says London. And it's a London postcode. They've got some answering to do in the capital, haven't they? Wankers.
I think it's some kind of fucking leftist or some radical fucking.
This is why they all walk round pale skin dressed as fucking
set
goths.
of freaks revenge.
Because they drink that shit and it turns them fucking white. They don't have makeup on. It's that shit that they're drinking every night. Oh, King Jesus. It's enough to put anyone into a deep depression or a fucking coma.
Euthanasia, this, in a bottle, a can, a glass, whatever.
And laid beside her a note saying, please recycle the cans and use them as my headstone. Peace.
Have you seen it? It says we come in peace on the can.
No, it fucking don't come in peace at all.
It fucking does. It says we come in peace. Pants and cans or something. Have a strange reaction there, Bobs.
Oh, that's fucking awful.
I think they got that.
I think we actually got the nicest ones right at the start, you know, on #1. I think they were the nice beers and we've just got worse since.
They weren't real nice, though, was they?
No, but they're better than the shit we've had over the last few weeks. Since that wine challenge, I think it might be the wine challenge that's killed it's like putting a fucking heat gun to a skating board, isn't it? It's going to fuck your mouth up, innit?
No taste buds.
Oh,
I think that's what
oh.
Who's this?
Right, right. There we are. Come on, internet, don't be a dick. Facebook, don't be an arsehole. Whichever side it is that's doing it, stop it. Like, let him on. Thank you.
Hello!
Hello!
How's it going, mate?
The earphones have just died on me. It mustn't work on this. How you doing?
Yeah, man.
What are you?
Yeah, you know what? Since you mentioned this urine beer, I was like, oh my God, trepidation's kicking in here. Where's this stream going to go with urine beer on the menu?
Hey, mate, we can just go anywhere, can't it? It's
honestly,
it's what the fuck with Doc Dee. So that says like it's not going to be serious.
I am not drinking filtered piss.
Have you not seen it, mate? Right. Carl Vernon did it. It's fucking. They're actually getting. It's in some nip-eyed country, you know what I mean? It could be Korea, fucking all them, you know.
Singapore.
Yes.
Some Danish manufacturers probably marketing it in Europe, but I think it originates from Singapore, from what I see.
Yeah. Well, have you seen the video, man?
I've only watched a little bit. I was going to watch it. It's only 1 minute 39. But listen, before any of that, thank you for inviting me and thank you for what you done last week.
No problem, mate. Fucking, it was a pleasure to come and meet you and help you out and raise a bit of money and awareness.
And I got to photobomb every fucker with my other teeth, didn't I, as well, which was a bonus. Did you see what happened in Morrison's during the week with them teeth on?
No, what happened?
Well, can you remember me telling you about the security guard that got a bit heavy-handed with my driver?
Yeah.
Like big pepper, right? Well, we went back in. We needed some shopping anyway, so we thought we'd go back in to see if he'd lost his job from because obviously that could have been an old guy or anything that got hurt.
He's an old guy.
All right, whatever. He could fucking hold his own, but I mean old, frail. Fuck's sake. And when we walked in, we didn't even get to the top of the first aisle, and I had my fucking teeth in because I'd found a way of fastening them in instead of them just hanging there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got my teeth in, and one of the managers that we spoke to last time, I didn't use that. Don't be a dickhead.
Ow.
Carry on.
Ow.
Where was I?
Well, on the bed here with me. The manager came.
What kind of stream have I joined here? On the bed here with you. Come on, guys. This ain't no threesome going on here. You know what I mean? I'm a happily married man here.
Yeah, before we got to the end of the first aisle, one of the managers that came out to see us when that happened come up to me and he was like, are you videoing again? And I'm like, yeah, I'm videoing me. I'm talking to my mates on here. right? And while they could hear him, right, he's there going, well, we saw the video that you put up last time, so I was like, sweet, you actually looked for it. You know what I mean? I was like, with my big teeth in as well. Do you know what I mean? So couldn't have even took me seriously.
Did you ask him if he subscribed, liked, and pressed the fucking notifications?
And I just stood there and I went, sorry, no. And he went, yeah, but it's private property, so we all had. Well, I decided to call it a highway before I said public access because I'm a dickhead, right? But I got there eventually. I knew what I was saying. And he went totaling off, didn't he? After about 5 minutes of me picking up on milk all over aisles, the Morrison store itself was filthy. There was hazards everywhere. And I'm getting like my cheeky shots with me in it, like, you know, just general shit.
Just to make it worse, she walked in and the others got worse.
He's nice, isn't he? So, yeah. We put the shopping back and ended up going to Tesco's instead. And then I put another video up saying, and if you think I'm taking this one down again, you needn't bother asking.
Oh, man. Well, listen, I'm sorry to hear about that. Let's get back to your main thread of your stream, because I don't want to come in and carbosh it. I've got a beer here. Well, it's a stout. Black cab stout. Now, it's not that adventurous, but my dad used to be a black cab driver, God rest his soul. So I've seen this. I don't do stout. I've got major issues with stout. I don't get it in many ways, but it is an acquired drink and people like it. So I thought I would stretch my boundaries and do a little black cab stout tonight with you guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Better than this horrendous shit we're drinking, mate.
Have you tried that already?
Yeah, it's fucking shocking. It looks shocking. It smells shocking.
I tell you what, I wish
yeah, that's what we should. I was fucking one of these idiots who fucking keep spying on us from everywhere. Want to invent fucking smelly visions.
That's something I forgot to spring. What Elon Musk's apparently missing.
Is missing?
Apparently he's been missing for about 10 days now.
Yeah, his batteries run flat on his test. They don't know where
he is. I'll tell you where he is. He's rotating round the stratosphere.
He's
he can't get back in. That's all.
Another place. I'm condescending to outer space.
He's probably behind the satellite that's delivering these pictures right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's probably floating behind it going, I wish the fucking angle had changed and just dropped me in.
He's fucked up, that guy, you know. What a fucking retard. Right? People say he's a clever fella.
Don't use that word.
What?
No, this is it, Dave. I think a lot of it is
the high
degree of intelligence with elites. This debauchery is more prevalent, and basically more twisted mindset is more prevalent. Not to suggest that everyone who's highly intelligent is like that, but it's the depravity of the mind. As in, if they are that intelligent, they stretch boundaries more than the average person would, and they would really try and quantify that with academia rather than, you know what, you're just a dirty, low-down son of a bitch, and you're now trying to make it look like you're doing it for a paper. You know what I mean? There's a sickness with it, mate. We've seen it. How many
fucking out?
Yeah, dude.
I just thought his fucking Tesla batteries had run down and they can't find him because his locator runs on the battery on the car. But I could be fucking wrong. I bet he wish he had a petrol generator in the back of that fucking electric car now.
I'm going to kick in on this black cab stout.
I don't think we've tried that one yet.
What's it smell like? Fucking shocking.
It smells like mud.
Mud?
Yeah.
I think
it's always
smells
like with stout with me. It's kind of heavy-bodied, isn't it? You know, I'm a lager drinker, really, to be honest.
We've been mixing together chocolate stout and fucking raspberry stout and caramel stout and all that shit.
Everything you should put in a fucking beer, we've drunk it in a beer. Yeah. Well, I call it a beer. It says it's got alcohol. That don't make it a fucking beer, does it? Because it says Goodyear on my tyres, but we haven't had a couple of good fucking years, have we? Just a fucking observation. Hey, what do you think of the fucking... Have you seen this one about BJ getting a BJ off CJ?
What?
BJ getting a BJ off CJ.
Yeah, Boris Johnson, you know,
Right.
potato pig, been caught having a blowjob in one of the offices by his fucking carer. He's
When was this?
Alex Belfield did a fucking video of it.
Oh,
I've been watching some fucking mad shit during the week, so we've got some mad shit to talk about because it's like
And I've got some
yeah. So Boris Johnson
articles lined up.
you know what,
Yeah.
guys? I've only been on here for like 10 minutes and you've just bamboozled me with like crazy shit information that's like, do I actually feel better for knowing all this or not? I don't know. I don't know whether it's sensationalistic. I'm like, yeah. Or like, why the fuck did you bring that up, Dave? You know what I mean? I'm still
That's what I do.
You're right, beard.
I'm a fucking idiot.
In me head, the fucking raggedy head muppet getting a blowjob off some aid. I'm like, oh, come on, Dave. I'm going if you're going to carry on with this.
No, it was that fucking thing he married. You know, that green campaigner that's causing all this shit now.
Oh, Carrie.
Yeah.
Man, what are they doing? Tell you. Yeah, honestly, and they try and get all high and moral with everyone, don't they? And look at them. We all know it. Look at them. They can't point fingers at anyone. Look what they're like. I'm going to go off on one. Listen, let me deal with one thing at a time. Can I rotate this? I'm going to play the advert to the urine beer. Kind of.
You got it. Oh no! Don't.
It's crazy shit from what I've seen.
Yeah, just
And sewer water.
Well, it's serious stuff because at the top, the heading has got recycled human urine as a key ingredient in novelty beercraft. And then it's got Danish Agriculture and Food Council. So they're literally looking at this as some kind of recycling, this perfect recycle circle. It's like, you crazy motherfuckers. You know what I mean? If you look at that as recycling, and like, dude, I'm all up for recycling my own footprint and everything I generate, but I'm not drinking my mate's piss. I don't care. I'll have my own if it comes to that, but let me be in control of how I do it, when I do it, and what time I do it. I don't need them just amalgamating everyone on the estate's piss together and then presenting it back where I've got to buy it at a fucking supercharge. I'm like, are you having a laugh? Sorry, just running. Here we go. Right, here we go. Can I turn that? Right, here we go. You're not going to get a striker band or anything if I play this.
No.
Right, okay. Let's see if we've got...
Don't like us anyway, and we don't like them.
Right, let's see if I can, if you can see it. Right, look at that beer recycling. Look, you've got a urinal there. Look, this is how fucked up it is. And then you've got the symbol in the back. Look, drinking beer. Obviously, you've got the wheat, and then it makes you, you know, there, and you want to piss, and it's just a nice little circular thing. It's so progressive. It makes you want to fucking puke before they even started it.
Can you imagine how much fucking tax are they going to put on? How much is the government going to tax us for fucking recycling and rebrewing our?
Yeah, but you know when you're on a farm, right, and you've got all the cows lined up, right, and you've all got them. Obviously, you won't use suction for piss, but I'm just saying you've got all them tubes, haven't you, for the fucking milking the cows? Machine. Yeah, well, you could just picture it. It'd be like something like Legend of the Demon Womb, that manga fucking cartoon. Right, where it's just mass fucking tubes all the way along this fucking thing with men's cocks in. They're all splattered against like that with the fucking restraints and shit on. Sorry, too far. Yeah, sorry.
No, well, that's the point. No, it's bloody not. When are they going to introduce stool into food and get a recyclable? I don't know. I know. I check your face, then I seen it. But honestly, when you're looking at this little recycle marketing campaign, nothing's off the cards. I mean, personally, the only person I know that would drink this right now is Bear fucking Grylls. That's it. The only one I know that would be like, yeah, I'll buy a crate of that shit.
He's fucked up, that guy, you know, Bear Grylls.
Well, he don't care, does he, mate? He'll grab it, chew it, throw it, and move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
He's hardcore.
I'll build a fucking house with it.
Build a wall.
Right, let's see if
Maybe should have shot
Fucking
it down.
Build the
This
wall.
beer is made with human urine, it says. Ew, did you clock that geezer going, like a really satisfied, you dirty bastard? Honestly, because you seriously don't know where that's come from. And
Have you seen
what
that
the
bottle?
condition of the geezer who's actually pissed that out? What if that geezer's got a serious ailment or something? Is there going to be little molecules of that shizzle within the urine? Are you going to process that shit out? Oh, mate, I
No,
can't.
but have you heard what it says in the advert? It actually says, and we filter out any viruses.
Yeah. Don't
What?
think so.
Well, in the advert somewhere, it says it's filtered to make sure it's got rid of all the all viruses.
You know what you could do, don't you? You could fucking, them fucking idiots who think we should all be eating fucking bugs. Them set of fucking...
They'll be drinking that shit next.
Right? You'll be able to go into a Witherspoon store and get a fucking part of recycled piss and a fucking bug burger. A fucking meal deal.
Dude, don't talk about it as people will have the innovation to make it work. We've got to not have. This is where we've got to stop thinking about stretching the mind here, because you've got crazy liberals that bring it into practice. They throw shitloads of money and have students smiling on camera and make it a good idea all of a sudden.
We could. That's like a tenuous link to BJ getting a BJ off CJ, isn't it? Right. She's fucking gone to Boris, right, with her fucking teeth like osses, right? I don't know who's got the bigger teeth, that silly bitch from New Zealand that's over here. What's its name?
Fucking Ardon.
Ardon, that's it. And, or Kerry's fucking teeth, you know what I mean? They're a close match. But Kerry will come in and say, right, we want them all to drink fucking recycled piss, right? Because it's kinder to the environment. Yeah? So if I give you a blowjob, can you make sure it happens? Because that's the only way that fucking idiot's going to get a blowjob off fucking anybody, isn't it, really?
Well, I've got to give a mention here. Ian Piper's in. Yes, Ian, how you doing, mate? Long time. Hope Ellie and the rest of the family are doing well. Just thought I'd mention that. And everyone else as well. Same again, guys. Thanks for inviting me. It's going to be a novel list.
Yeah, no, you're welcome anytime, mate. If you can put up with us two doing this shit, right, and we can have a laugh, then you're welcome anytime.
Yeah, that's
We just
fine.
got to do serious shit as well, don't we? You and we do serious shit. There's lots of people we know do serious shit. So what we do is we come on here, right, and...
it only started as a one night.
Yeah, we did it while we was in the fucking lay-by
like
in Matlock Bath.
Bit like us.
What?
We was only meant to be a one night stand.
Yeah, I know. I think both these adventures have turned into a disaster.
I'll take your fucking nuts off, kind of shit.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
really, I mean...
Right, let's crack
Yeah,
on.
this fucking constant thing, right? That Kerry fucking. What is this?
I'm just running through it. I'm sorry. You know when you know how I do. Sometimes I break down stuff and the imagery. Look at that there. You know what I mean? It just shows like probably a load of shit, whatever it is.
That's the fucking factory work. That's not very fucking hygienic, is it?
Well, there's just like
That the
where they
factory?
obviously
That's
been
not
drinking
hygienic,
like a load of, I don't know, students or whatever, a party or something. 50,000 litres were collected.
Did they have permission to do that shit?
They're
was at
buzzing,
fucking,
pissing in the
Glastonbury.
urinal. So, guys, you could be drinking, whoever drinks this beer, you could be drinking their piss. Just as say.
Yeah.
Look, they're even showing it splashing. Look at that. That is minging. It's a little quick shot.
I'm surprised Lennon stood pissing in each bottle.
You might as well at this point. I mean, you know, even with processing, it's just the thought of it. You know, and we can get to the serious element of urine has got some value if you were in the freaking desert and you had no fluid whatsoever. But there's no way I'm going to be passing round. Yeah, mate, I'll have a pint of yours, you have a pint of mine. I'll be like, no, bro, I'm all right with mine. I know where I stand with mine.
I'm just making myself feel like that.
Right.
Isn't it? Fucking some nutty fucking people around, right? You know what, right? What's that?
It's just got an advert on, it's foreign, and then it's got a guy pissing up the summit there with wellies on. And I mean, is that supposed to charm you into saying, right, I'm going to try a can of this? What part
Not
of
Wales,
that?
is it?
It's like some weird fetish shit, innit?
Yeah,
Wales.
it's very
Don't.
progressive, very green. And how many kids are going to be actually? You know, if you're into the climate, because that's the thing, it's all climate change based shit, isn't it?
Yeah,
As
that's
much
why
as
it's
we're
got
having a
green
laugh,
writing and that cunt's wearing a green hat.
exactly, and it's in green. You know what I mean? It's all about recycling. He's got wellies on that are made of rubber. So
Not yet, because we're smoking. It might not be a good idea.
Just in case we fucking explode.
yeah,
What's
look,
the
check that one.
Possible.
Check that one out. Now it makes you want to have a drink of it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, straight out of his fucking man cleavage.
Is that the crack of his ass as well? That's the crack of his ass, eh?
Gives a straw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He only,
Look straight
yeah.
in. Oh,
he only took the job for a crack. But yeah, I'll do that. It'll be a bit of a crack, won't it?
but you know, isn't it funny?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Isn't it funny how in the world of the common sense, the world of the common sense can't get the world of the crazy. But the two merge quite perfectly. You've got someone riding
Apparently,
on a
it's
bike.
been from any disease. Sorry, Phil.
Man,
So he comes under diseases, mate. So it's been filtered out.
Yeah.
But I'm still not drinking it.
I don't think you can filter lefty out of anything, can you?
Maybe not.
Definitely can't.
You know,
Don't waste on this. Danish farmers can turn it into beer.
there you go. What goes in must come out, but what comes out of
Cheers,
you
thanks
after
for
a couple
sharing.
of beers isn't just water. In fact, it's highly potent fertilizer. So this year, the farmers of Denmark are taking the piss out of the Rocks Killed Festival, quite literally. You fucking right they are.
Tankers of it.
Setting up. Look, they're pissing. They're not going to recycle it on site and actually start re-churning it out.
You know these fucking idiots from Stop Oil or whatever they're called.
You know, oh, you mean the ones that fucking emptied all the fucking cooking fat? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
They
yeah.
stopped, they thought there was an oil refinery and it was cooking oil.
Yeah. Fucking tried stopping a lot of the
Fucking
tankers
idiots.
going out, and it was cooking oil, the thick bastard. But the fucking Yellow Snow fucking brewery, innit? That's where it's going to be called. The first people that bring that are going to call the Yellow Snow fucking brewery, aren't they? Something shit like that.
Probably.
But listen, guys, you know, the other thing, this is marketing, innit? I mean, this is, they say urine beer, right? Yeah, there was urine in the water, because that's what they're doing. They're refiltering the water that contains the urine, innit? What else was in it?
Yeah.
I didn't really get that far. As soon as it said urine, I was barking like...
Sewer water as well, wasn't it? Was it not sewer water they're doing it with as well?
That's what, you know, so...
It wouldn't be so bad if not. It was only the other week I read a report where they've been getting things like coronavirus and other diseases from fucking people's urine. So why would I want to drink that shit?
I tell you what, right? If the water company are taking our fucking sewage away and making money about all this,
That's like subletting, isn't it?
Yeah, I want a fucking rebate on my water rates. Fuck them. Charging us for taking rainwater away.
Well,
I never asked it to
your
break
water
me out.
rates are not going to be called water rates anymore. They're going to be called piss rates at this point, because it's going to get that circular. There's going to be piss everywhere.
Oh, it's going to be that expensive. They'll call it the taking the piss rates.
Yeah. Pissing on my parade.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Look, they've got the students here they're buying it into them that, you know, drinking piss is fine. You know, guys can have a proper fucking problem, but just drink his piss. Look at this.
We've got a whole new fucking generation of fucking idiots coming up in the world, haven't we?
Yeah.
Every fucking year we get another set of idiots.
Parents aren't allowed to parent anymore, are they?
Fucking hell, I don't think they could.
He can't get enough of this shit down his throat.
Yeah, you've got to really hate your fucking son and daughter if you pay for their university tuition. Right?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's called beer cycling.
Yeah, fuck that.
Coming to a urinal near you.
Right.
From
All our beers are organic today. Organic. You know what? That's probably the best way of putting it. It's fucking organic, all right, isn't it? God's sake. We thought it would be a great idea to go into recyclable beer.
I want to know what fucking drugs he's on.
Listen,
So,
I don't know who decided it, but I think Joe Biden's fucking son might have
Someone
fucking
to do with
invested it.
Yeah.
And you might find it on that fucking laptop. I'll start a conspiracy theory. I ain't fucking bothered me. I've got a tin foil hat somewhere. Oh, it's still around the chicken that's in the oven. Because we can only eat fucking foul fucking meat with fucking...
There's been another one though, hasn't there, on the TV just recently about was it some sort of steak, but I can't, was that insect steak or something like that? And this guy was actually sat there saying that it tastes it was the same as steak. It looks like it's
it looks like he's just yeah.
Or he's got his fucking cock giving a donation to the beer fund in his fucking zip.
Put it this way, I think Boris Johnson's at the side of him. Let's put it that way. Sorry, Don.
I'm off down to the fish owners.
Oh, it's the Telegraph, it's the Telegraph, it's the Telegraph, it's the... Oh, yeah, oh, I'm the Telegraph.
Oh, that's just wrong on so many levels.
Fuckers are taking the piss.
You're wrong on so many levels.
Oh, fuck, this is
that
horrible.
bad? I ain't even put it in my mouth yet, I daren't, because we've still got this on. Fuck. Where we started?
Started producing pills. Piss no.
It's
Not pills,
now.
no. Piss no. Yes, you read right.
Yeah. You see, this is what we like on a Saturday night. Foul beer, fucking fun, right? Just take the piss out of people because
why not?
That's what we do.
Came up with the idea of recycled beer.
We're recycling beer, but we'd never piss in it first. Come on, give us some credit.
Might improve the fucking flavour.
I tried putting gin in your beer the other week, but I won't piss in it. I'm not that mean. Wow. Right, we need to get this over and done with because I really need to get rid of this. I'm overheating.
You know, I'm looking at this guy, and as much as he's kind of going,
he's got that funny looking look on his face, doesn't he?
He looks like a fucking 18-year-old subs trying to get laid in a fucking brothel in London. So, don't you think he looks like a young subs with a bit of a fucking queer beard? That's it.
I think he looks like someone who's now got the taste for piss, mate, or shit as well. Like I say, there's feces and all kinds of fucking animals have had all kinds of sex in that war. Yeah, you know, let's talk about it. Pharmaceutical drugs, nappies, fucking periodic kind of fucking utensils that are left behind. It all soaks in there. I know, Donna, it's minging, innit? Not just your eye. There's all kinds of minging stuff.
Yeah. All that shit that's in the drains with your piss. That's getting...
Will you give it a rest so I can get rid of this first?
Right, yeah.
So, right, what they might be doing, right? You know, all these water companies are getting done for fucking putting sewage into the lakes because they can't be asked to fucking deal with it properly. Right?
Yeah.
They don't have to call them water treatment plants now. They call them breweries, so they don't come under the same European legislation. Because we have.
Don't give them ideas. You know, they might as well bottle it up now, as it stands, and just throw it out to the public, and they'll buy it, won't they? They'll buy it in abundance.
People taking there'll be donation fucking plants on every fucking street. Just piss in bottles and bring it in.
And that'll be the new campaign for Africa.
Yeah.
That'll be why fucking HIV's coming off real big time. Do you know what I mean? Fucking idiots.
Monkeypox. That's what we're drinking.
Just imagine. Honestly, I'm still trying to get my head around it. I know it gets processed. We know, you know, just like any water in a reservoir. But the idea is how. Why? Why would they want to freaking do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know the stuff that gets free we don't think about that, do we? We just get it out the tap or out of a bottle from the shop, right? But now they've actually fucking told us, right? This is what they're fucking doing, right? Now, just don't let us know. We're not bothered. Just let us get on with our life. But don't go fucking selling it and advertising.
Trace amounts of piss in the average beer. Anyway, who freaking knows? As far as we're concerned, there's probably unscrupulous workers that have gone, you know what? Fucking hell. For all the rigmarole of having to go up 3 floors to go to the toilet, I can just deal with it here and no one would know. There's no colour difference. You know what I mean? And you've got to say about Fanta. If you're drinking Fanta, I would worry about that as well. And bloody Tizer and Lucozade as well. Come on, guys. He's done.
That's how I drink down the fucking road, and I actually recycle my bottles. I don't leave fucking lay-by stinking of piss.
And you should fucking think that people might fucking pick it up and drink it because they think it's Lucozade.
That's why I always make sure I put it in the rubbish bin where things should fucking be put.
Yeah, now you can fucking get a free drink out of it, can't they?
Oh, sorry to put you off my favourite beverage there, Donna.
Life of truck drivers, mate. Life of people down the road.
I call it recycling. I don't say I'm going for a piss. I say I'm off to recycle a Lucozade bottle, and they know what I'm doing.
I call it being fucking lazy. You should walk to the fucking toilet. It's only fucking 10 yards.
You fucking bullshitting bastard.
So what have you heard that's funny, Phil, this week?
Oh, Jesus, you put me right on the spot there, Dave.
What's that one?
Nothing that has made me laugh that substantially this week when it is retained in the memory, mate. Probably life itself, if I'm going to be fucking honest with you. Just because what you see when you go out the door, people just doing crazy, fucked up shit, and things like this. What's that I'm reading? That's it's backwards.
Says green fingers. Urgent warning to gardeners as soil increases risk of killer heart disease.
So, I mean, if you're going to look at that, we all know why they've done that, don't you? We all know. They don't want people, probably, it's conspiratorial, isn't it? Are we at that probably red pill thing now where we think that we actually see something, but we're being uber paranoid about everything that we read, that we're being that cynical. But what I would see from that is that they're trying to scare off people who maybe now want to go out in the garden, maybe want to be self-sufficient in many ways as well. They're putting a health risk on them to kind of keep them in the processed food game. But if anything's going to give you a heart condition, go on, Donna.
Shocking, I don't know.
Give you a heart condition. Is it not the processed shite and the polystyrene that it's wrapped in and the chemicals in which it's washed?
You know what the fucking lefties had a fucking meltdown during the week? They go, oh, we've just been watching all these videos on YouTube and the right wing are all growing their own vegetables. Right. Let's come out with some bollocks like soil gives you a fucking heart attack. You know what I mean? Fucking
yeah, and then going out with some piss.
Here's a good one for you. I've been looking forward to covering this one because we said we'd try and do it as some sort of mock of the week, didn't we? Where we found just random shit. Well, I had a fucking snowflake moment over this next one. It's been in most papers up and down the country. It says struggling couple in nightmare and forced to feed kids nothing but ready meals.
What's wrong with that? All right, some of them fucking ready meals.
For the kids? No.
Yeah.
We go to Everstow ready meal. It's called fucking bar service and it's quite nice.
I've got to be honest, that is one of them stories. I don't want to turn into being this judgmental peer. Who fucking knows the backstory?
I wouldn't have made it so judgmental if there wasn't a picture of her stood at a fucking car boot stall with a fucking cig in her hand. If they're struggling that much, she needs to stop smoking.
Yeah.
Get her fucking priorities right.
Yeah, let's have a bit of sensibility.
It was one of them where I just went,
They don't look the skinniest of fucking people, do they? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't look underfed. Hang on, see if I can. It takes a bit of twisting.
Bit bright, the lights kind of.
It's like magic. I've got to get it in the right.
I can't really make it out, to be fair.
No, you can't make it out.
No, it's just not. Hang on, let's see if I can turn my fucking screen thingy down.
You know,
I think it's
there's very basic meals you can make with very basic ingredients in there.
Like it.
It's like the light really takes over the writing and the pit. Oh, right, hold on. Oh, okay.
They don't look the slimmest of bastards, do they? You know what I mean?
No, they look like they've been doing all right.
Yeah, they've got a problem with their feet. They can't stop walking into Greg's, greedy fat bastards.
So it's a story basically about her and how she's now claiming that because she's on ready meals, this is the cost of living and life shit, and it's someone else's fault. Is that?
Well, I'll tell you what, right, by the time they finish paying for the electric to use a microwave, right, if they went out and got some cheap veg and some mince and fucking cheap gravy, because you can still buy gravy about 50p a fucking tub.
That's
you
why
can
Mum
make
goes
stew
to
and,
Iceland.
You can make stew and you can make mince and onion for under a fucking tenner, right? And that'll feed a fucking family of 5 to 2 fucking days for next to now. So I'm sorry, when you see things like that, it gets on my goat.
Don't tell the fucking government in Cambodia the fucking will cause a panic in the fucking
You what,
country.
sorry, Phil?
There's basic meals you can make with basic ingredients, isn't there? Potatoes, onions, carrots, you know what I mean? You know, you can make a numerous amount of meals with that. There's no excuse to go down. And the pre-packed stuff, not
it's not stuff, well,
not that
microwave meals. At the end of the day, it's still classed as a radiation as well, isn't it? We take iodine on a daily basis to fucking reduce radiation in our systems. You know what I mean? Children haven't got that opportunity.
We won't use a microwave because of that. For me, the concept of eating food from the inside out is very strange. It has to be from the outside in, done generally slowly and let it cook properly. I've seen it, you know, fluids are coming out of it. It wants to explode on you because it's doing it the wrong way round. God knows the waves, what it's actually doing to the food. But I'm not going to, you know, we've all used microwaves, and I will use one on occasion in work. But the kids, the amount of times the family have gone, Phil, come on, are we getting a microwave? I'm like, no, we got rid of that one, and we're making that stance. We'll cook food properly with heat, not with freaking zap the fucking.
You know what the microwave was invented for?
I'm sorry.
To boil bread.
Do you know what the microwave oven was invented for? It was for people who did experiments on rats and mice, because they needed lots of tissue and they didn't always use live rats and mice. They froze some, right? And then to revive them quickly so they could use them, they invented the microwave oven. That's it.
Yeah, but did you know what the original fucking reason was the invention for the chainsaw was?
Mass murder.
No.
What?
It was to do with something with childbirth. And that's
oh, no.
Check it up on Google what chainsaws were invented for, and it's nothing to do with fucking gardening, mate, I'm telling you. It's sick. Sick fucking puppies.
Well, you brought it up. Now we've got this. We're going to have to go and check it out.
Yeah, but this is how they used to give birth back in the day, and if the fucking head was too big, instead of just being snipped, there was a fucking chainsaw there waiting. Do you know what I mean?
You know the degenerates watching this, right? Every week. Fuck me. They've got a kinky thing with fucking chainsaws, right? What
makes me sweat just thinking about it. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I was fucking born this day, and well, when I was, because back in the fucking day, fuck that. I've got makeup on and I've still gone as white as a ghost.
Fucking, I would, right.
That's like saying, what's it feel like to be kicked in the balls? Chainsaw to fannies.
Have we got another stupid fucking talk? Get off chainsaws.
And what I seen your face when we were talking about beer with piss in it. You're talking about chainsaws to the ting-tings. My God,
I'm not planning on drinking the fucking whatever comes away from the chainsaw. They're putting that shit in cans and they're expecting us to drink it. There's a fucking big difference there, mate.
This will be the next fucking big craze on fucking TikTok, won't it? Fucking some Looney Tunes fucking trying to do a fucking home birth with a fucking chainsaw.
Oh, hold on, here we go.
It'll be what percentage it is.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, there's something in what you say. Chainsaws were originally invented. Oh, yeah, I fucking love computers. I love that. You know, when you're looking through and it goes, there's the headline. You're just about to scroll and it goes, well, hold on, I'm going to move the headline. I'm going to put a fucking advert there. I'm like, really, I wanted that. So then you scroll down to that and it goes, no, well, fuck that. I'm going to change the mainframe. Here we go. Now you've got to wait a minute. And it's at that point now. And I'm like, really? Just give me the fucking article, for God's sake. Sorry. Right.
You know how to give you faster internet speed to get more fucking adverts to fuck your head up in there. You know what I mean? Not
my eyes have been watering talking about the fucking subjects we've been talking. Oh dear.
Chainsaws originally invented for helping childbirth, not for cutting wood. That's what this article says. And this is dated June the 25th, 2018. And look at the size of that freaking chainsaw. If any woman is sat there going, right, you put anywhere near me, I swear to God, you won't have to worry about drinking piss beer. Believe me, brother, you're going to have to put some fucking gas in me before you put that anywhere near me. Before cesarean sections, if a baby was too large to pass through the birth canal, parts of the pelvis would be removed. At first, the procedure was performed with a small knife. A small knife! Imagine doing shit like that with a small knife, which was very messy and painful. You think so, do you? In 1782, doctors invented the chainsaw to make the removal both easier and less time-consuming. The original chainsaws were powered by hand crank. So they were fucking winding it up as they were doing it. Oh, that was not painless, I guarantee. God's sake, that was barbaric, that shit.
Learn something new every day.
That's all I can say.
Fair play, you brought up a good point, valid point there.
There's some right shit out there, isn't there?
I'm telling you.
Look at it. How does this occur? How the fuck how are we survived as a human race?
Jellyfish have existed for thousands of years, so we've got some hope. Do you know what I mean? They've got no fucking brain at all.
Fucking women thought they had an hard life when it was Neanderthal men banging you over the head with a fucking baton and dragging you off the cave for a shag, right? No, modern man, what's he do? Invents a chainsaw to help in the... Fuck me. That must be traumatic. Some come bringing a chainsaw, a wound-up chainsaw out and fucking say, right, I'm just going to help you out here, love.
From the fucking night before and I can't quite get the speed up. Do you know what I mean? We'd be fucking screaming, wouldn't they? That's a fucking perfect fucking setup for a horror movie.
Haven't we advanced a long way?
Yeah, great.
Has the internet done us more good than or more harm, do you reckon, Phil? What?
Can't
do as much harm.
Not easy. It's not easy to answer that, Dave. It's not easy, is it? I mean, look, you can see both sides of the coin on that argument, can't you? As much as I go, oh my God, guys, the internet has been awesome. It's been great. Look how much knowledge. Look how sick people can be online. The dark fucking web was supposed to be something that was encrypted in order to navigate the system. It's used now as what? Some teleporting to all kinds of sick depravity that you can't even think. I can't even conceptualize half the dirty shit that'll be on there. I can't even think of it. They've done it and actually fucking filmed it.
So should we move on to the next subject and see how we get on with this one?
That's got rainbows on. That's going to be good. This is going to be good. What have you found?
Right, it's Nathan Kirkton that shared it, and this is just getting downright dangerous and offensive now, right? Trans autism.
Normal people acting fucked up, that is, isn't it? Yeah. I'm trans fucking, what is it, autistic. I was all right, but I've just put this fucking weird hat on and a pair of fucked up glasses, and now I'm autistic. And I can do fucking maths real good. You know what I mean?
I can't work out, right, how they can allow this shit.
No.
Right? But it says Trans autistic. It refers to someone who wants to become autistic. I think the guy who's writing this is autistic. He can't fucking add fucking S's at the end of words.
He already is. He just thinks he's not, maybe.
It can also be used to describe someone who feels they should become autistic.
Oh,
It's a fucking medical
I have
condition.
heard of this kind of
How the
stuff
fuck?
before, but never in this sense. So trans, it's not the sexual kind. It's someone who desires.
Trans wants someone wanting to be autistic. So that leaves it open with the fucking courts and everything. Because someone wants to act autistic, then they're diminishing their own rights, aren't they? And if we're going to accept this, that's how it's going to be.
No, I totally get you.
Trans autistic.
Oh, what the fuck happened there? Hang on a minute, Phil. Hang on. Fucking thing.
I can be a chicken with autism if I want.
What the fuck's
and you haven't got the right to tell me I can't. So please stop being overbearing and getting into my space.
Right. He's still not. I mean, he can't hear me.
All right.
Sorry, mate. Fucking.
It's all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hang on. Let me just see if I could. I bet I can't do this while we're on live. If we can't, then I'm going to have to just. Yeah, we can't do it. So
just make sure.
Honestly,
right. That's the volume.
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
I don't understand. Tony Bugle, I speak to her often, right? And the one thing she always says to me is that, you know what, I feel like a square in a round peg. I just don't fit in with the world that's around me in many different facets. Now, that wasn't her going through kind of some psychiatric kind of whatever. That was a normal, rational statement that was reasonable in many different ways. The world, as much as we take the piss and laugh at this is crazy shit what's going on around us now that's being normalised. If you feel that you want to be autistic...
We're on its side.
I can't, it won't turn.
It does. I think it's mental illness, isn't it? And I don't believe that they were that mentally ill. I think there's a section where that's being pumped into your head, where what is or what was seen as some form of mental illness back in the day is rationalised now with this liberal kind of lobby stroke agenda. And it's seen as normal, rational behaviour. So that the land of the common sense is constantly fucking perplexed and like going, I don't get this shit.
There's no common sense in this.
Right. Do you know what, right? I wake up in the fucking morning for it, right? I'm having a cup of coffee before I listen to any fucking kind of fucking radio or fucking look at my phone, right? Because until I've had a cup of coffee, right, fucking life don't make no sense at the best of fucking times, mate. You know what I mean? So at least I want some caffeine in my fucking body so I can fucking try to fucking stay awake while I try and fucking stop laughing at it all.
Trans autistic individuals are not necessarily autistic. They can be physio-autistics, people who want to acquire another form of autism.
Fuck me. Where did I get these names from, man?
In opposition, a cis-autistic individual.
Cis-autistic.
This is no good with these fucking teeth in.
What's someone fucking cis-autistic?
I don't know. A cis-autistic individual is someone who doesn't want to become autistic and or doesn't feel they should become What the fuck?
What? This is all very much hypothetical, isn't it? I want to be, I don't want to be. You are what you are, surely. You can't get away from that. So why have they created a character, a situation of something that you wish you was or something that you don't want to be? You fucking are what you are. That's only going to create anxiety going down the road, innit?
You Labour Party fucking manifesto.
It's me with the fucking teeth in.
No, I mean, well, you know, I mean, in many ways, I can see the brilliance with autistic people, and in many ways, I can see how autistic people, they will even admit that it will hold them back and inhibit
autistic people.
I'm sorry?
I find this an insult to autistic people.
Well, they won't
This is
find
a
it
fucking
fucking
joke.
offensive. They ain't got a clue what's happening. Have they, the
it-
fuckers? They're just
They're
brainy.
very brainy.
They're brainy, but they ain't got a clue what the fuck's happening. In
Yeah, but then there's people like us who'll go, no, you
yeah, but they're lucky bastards. Don't you think they're lucky bastards? They really ain't got a grip of what's going on in the world. They can do maths and intelligent things, right? I ain't got a problem, right? I'm not being awful to the autistic. But fucking hell, I would love to wake up being autistic and not give a shit what's fucking going on in the world.
You wake up every morning and don't give a shit what's going on in the world. So where's there a fucking difference?
Well, it's Saturday, innit? We're having a fucking...
Well, we've seen this before.
We're having a fucking
bio before, guys, haven't we? There is a condition where people actually want to have a limb removed because they feel that they shouldn't have it, and all kinds of crazy shit.
Munchausen by proxy.
Yeah.
But this is like this is almost like not a logical thing to rationalize anyway. The fact that people actually want to consider this as a possibility is a realms of where's your balance? What food do you eat? Who do you speak to on a daily basis? And probably the most important, what do your fucking mother and father say? Seriously? It's like, God damn it. If one of my kids, I mean, you've got to look at it that way, haven't they? They come home and said, you know, I feel I'm not as autistic as I want to be, or I'd like to try this dimension of autism. Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Dad, I need you to help me, right? I need you to help me with my maths homework because I want to be autistic, but I'm not autistic and I'm shit at fucking maths.
Oh, there's the other one. There's the other one. Don't forget the other one. Hi, son, what do you want to be when you're older? Daddy, I want to be autistic.
Exactly, because you're implanting that into people's heads that it's something you can just interchange. We're all becoming like fucking Mr. Potato Head at this point, aren't we? You just take off and stick on whatever you want, and you're being told that's normal.
It's Sunday tomorrow, and I'm identifying as a penguin. And my pronouns will be Peg or Queen.
Oh, not chocolate in a wrapper. Different type of penguin.
Depends on what the deal is. Where's the contract?
Hey, I fucking don't sign contracts. I don't draw contracts. I won't sign one. I'm not fucking drawing one up. You know what? How was your stout, Phil?
Excuse me.
You know what? I was just thinking that actually, mate. You get more used to it as you drink it. I can't say I would drink it on a regular because it's got a very dull, blunt aftertaste.
Yeah.
That's
most of them have.
Quite muddy, like I say. It almost reminds me of what I would ride through on a shitty Monday morning. You know, when it's raining, there's mud and shit just rolling off the side of the road. That
fucking
little here with all that shit in it. That's what I'd imagine this tastes like. You know what I mean? It's certainly not for the faint-hearted. It's heavy shit, but for the purpose of the program, cheers, guys. I'm loving it.
So next subject, and before, like, because we know there's always going to be one that gets put with something, right?
Fuck them.
So before I read this next one, this has worked out all right, well, as far as I know, but it does state that no one was harmed, right? And it happened a couple of years ago, and it's just come up again in the news because it's going into court and shit to see what happens. But this is an interesting one, and it went straight onto Stobart's fuck-up page as well.
He had your Stobart fuck-up page.
Some guy, truck driver guy, now he'd already had warnings for previous fucking things, and he'd been giving her a bit of an hard life, but he used his fucking truck and reversed into the house while both his kids and his girlfriend was in the house.
And he thought he'd get...
He caused £475,000 worth of damage. Right. He smashed the fucking front of the house in. And this is where we're going to have fucking problems again, isn't it? Hang on, sewing it slowly down here. That's it. Across there.
Straight out of the Eddie Stobart fucking driving manual. When pissed off with your ex-girlfriend, just back your fucking truck through a fucking house. What a fucking set of idiots. Who gets really pissed off that fucking much, right? We've all had fucking problems with women, right? And
no, but apparently he's done stuff to her before. When you read the article, so this could have actually been, what's the word I'm looking for? been
Deadly.
avoided. It could have been avoided because he was already on warnings and stuff because he'd already beat her up a couple of times and
He can't be avoided. He works for Eddie Stobart.
Well, no, I would
say
have been in that situation. Moved his license.
Well, I was just going to say, this guy shouldn't have a license, full stop. Never mind the fact
If he can't legally drive, he loses his license. He can't ram a fucking truck through the front of her house after everything that's already happened previously.
Imagine if he's out at work, Donna, and the situations you found yourself in at work with people being dickheads and road rage and violence and all that. Imagine if he then uses that truck as a weapon because he's fucking lost it. There's got to be
as much as you get never use your vehicle as a weapon, it's bang out. And anyone that does that shit should lose the license.
Well, it's not balanced, is it? Because the most severe thing that you could imagine, right, your wife, your missus pissed you off, forget it, you might want to get back at her. In that way, in whatever way is degradable and fucking whatever. I'm not even talking about that. His kids were in that building. I don't know the size of the vehicle. I don't know to the extent of the damage. I don't know structurally whether that building could have collapsed with the size of the vehicle because I haven't got access to that information. But say the whole fucking building collapsed.
His kids were in there as well. There's 2 kids in there.
Yeah.
And like I said, we won't, because it's a couple of years ago and we know they survived it. Right.
We don't actually know if he was a psychopathic lunatic before putting on that fucking Eddie Stobart uniform and becoming a complete fucking idiot behind the wheel, or he had underlying
mental
health issues before he fucking joined the set of fucking idiots.
He had the underlying mental issues. Do you know what I mean? So
he probably drinks too much piss lager. Right? And he probably dreams about being on a scale of fucking autism that's not even there yet. I don't even know. But, people are crazy, aren't they?
That's the tennis thing, mate. Everybody they're fucking bonkers, aren't they? You know what, right? I wake up every morning I don't give a fuck what the world chucks at me today, right? Because I'm just going to ignore it because it's all bollocks, right? It is. It's all bollocks, right? And I just fucking... And when people, they go, "You all right, mate?" And I go, "You really don't want to know the answer to that, do you?" No, I don't think I do. And I went, "Well, you want to be careful." Fucking sick. Hey, I went to a good place to deliver this fucking week, mate.
Tell you what, you have a quick chat while I bang my...
I said to the guy fucking down the place where I was loading, I said, "Where's this going?" And he went, "You're off to see Benders of Wrexham, right?" Now,
okay,
so I'm not putting a rainbow on my fucking truck or fuck all, you know what I mean?
Be careful.
All I'm saying is, Donna, where was this Mankini at this point? Because that'd have been fucking great uniform.
I tell you what, I should have packed it, shouldn't I?
You know what I mean?
I was going to put a chastity belt on my ass, you know what I mean?
You could just imagine him shuffling down the walls, can't you, when he's going to hand his paperwork in?
I'm sure I could have found a fucked up Welsh guy who lives in the fucking hills in a van with multiple skills that can turn a bus into a tank like the A-Team, you know what I mean? Could have built me a chastity belt for my ass to go there. "Why are you walking so funny, mate?" "Well, I'm coming to a place called Benders of Wrexham." Yeah. I'm taking fucking precautions. Yeah.
What did I actually say I was getting?
Nah. An headache?
6.
Oh, an headache. I thought you said a fucking
just
headache.
comes free of charge every day.
Yeah, well, drinking this shit is going to fucking... You're going to have an headache, aren't you? Yeah.
Where's that bag? There's a drinks in.
Oh, you did something with it.
No, I didn't have it.
Oh, don't complicate fucking matters, for fuck's sake. Hang on. Let's...
Oh, some story.
Nothing left in the bag, has it?
Don't be silly. Downstairs. I'll go and check. I'll check that because I don't want you accusing me of pouring it down the fucking sink.
Yeah, leave it there so I can monitor it. Thank you very much.
Don't be pouring anything else in it. Or pissing in it.
Well, at this moment in time, pissing in things is the done thing. It's trending.
No. So what's his problem?
You know what? It's just made me think now. Let's stretch it a little bit further, Donna. We could introduce piss into a whole manner of different drinks. My first one...
Even dressing.
Well, the Jaeger piss bomb. Get on that.
Will it contain caffeine?
Jaeger, piss, and semen, otherwise known as Red Bull. Get on that. So you've got piss, Jaeger, semen, all in one nice little shot.
Will it still contain caffeine?
No.
No. Oh, I fucking can't get out of it now.
What's that?
We can.
It's all about piss, Jaeger, Red Bull things. And I went, will it still contain caffeine? And he went, no. I was like, fucking,
I can't find
he got the right answer. But
Well, you know how people can have like an Irish coffee and put a little tot of brandy in it? You could put a tot of piss in it. Get on that.
I'll tell you what, I'll go to the van, it's not there, right?
So are we going to have it like blue top, green top, and fucking white top, where you can get, I don't know, it'll be
you
like
bring
fucking...
up a good point. You could then have your different strengths of urine depending on the level of dehydration that has happened to the individual that's pissed it. It could be like...
whether it's actually money that the government are getting back in tax off a pisshead that they're paying from the DSS.
But it's, listen, don't think of that, Donna. It's all recycling round in one beautiful little circle.
And the government are paying the pissheads to do it. So it's more money out of our pockets. So any daft bastard that buys it anyway is supporting the government even more because they're robbing them for fucking tax off the piss now.
There'll be people pissing in cans and carrying it, selling it all over the place. What am I looking at there? What does it say, Donna?
Me Ruby Port, but there's only, well, no, there's a third of the bottle left, so I can't get pissed on this.
So,
I just,
what's the flavour like of that?
Warms the cockles. It is actually called Cockburns.
Cockburns?
Yeah, that's what it's called, Cockburns Fine Ruby Port.
Cockburns. I've got this little sixth sense thing that makes me go, if something's written on the label...
Cockburn, that's an STD, mate. That's not a fucking feeling.
So if the cock burns and you urinate, is that going to be high-grade piss or low-grade?
Cystitis.
Yeah. To put it bluntly, innit? Oh, man. Where do you go? This is what I mean. These guys have thought up such a crazy idea. I guarantee that the 2 or 3 ideas we've brought up there are just as logical, and throw enough money behind it, get someone to throw enough stupid PR and put a little bit of liberalised sprinkle on it, and they'd fucking lap it up. We'd be millionaires through recycling their own piss back to them.
Well, there's so many opportunities they could go forward. Well, they've already proven how to fuck a good car up, haven't they? And that's with piss. Might be pig piss, but that's your good old-fashioned AdBlue. Do you know what I mean? So they're fucking everything up with urine now, so they're going to fuck up a good beer with piss, aren't they?
What can we do? What? You have... all this climate change crap's doing me head in, right? But if you could replace fossil fuel for piss in your car, that would be worthwhile.
Ah, but there's already been 2 people that have invented the water-powered car.
Yeah.
The first guy, he went to go and get the patent for it, right, in a pub, and they actually poisoned his drink and he stood up and was gasping for air and he died, right? The next one conveniently got caught in a fucking shooting in America. That shooting was, I don't care what anyone says, that shooting was a setup because he had a perfectly working car run by water. But the big oil companies know that that's it. If they can fucking run a car off water, oil's going to go like that, apart from like, it's going to go to the minimum amount of oil needed.
I can't remember the title now.
People completely dying.
I can't remember the title they call it now. It's something like, and it's not this, nuisance technology or something along them lines, where they know that there's something that's going to come that's going to disrupt the current system.
But the water-powered car won't just disrupt, would it? It'd fucking kill it.
It revolutionised. It means that we're not subservient.
I think they've got a name for that syndrome in America.
Sorry, what was that, mate?
They've got a name for it in fucking America. It's called Bidenism.
Right. Let him finish then.
Sorry, I interrupted.
He come back from the toilet, didn't realise he was in the middle of a conversation.
We were talking about drinks, mate, and my first one, which I thought was a good one, a Jaeger piss bomb. What do you think?
Yeah.
But it don't contain caffeine, so I can't get out of it. He said the right answer. No, it don't contain caffeine. I was like, bastard.
Imagine though, dude, you're gonna get some dickhead that'll think it's a good idea and just knock that down quick time. And you think, you know, I could. And we was talking about like technology as well. Imagine a car. You know, Donna was mentioning about water. Some guys painted it and invented a car.
He's dead now, aren't they?
The first one was quite a few years back, right? And he actually went to patent the whole idea, and they were sat around a big table having drinks and stuff, and he actually stood up and he was holding his throat. He'd been poisoned. They killed him because obviously he had.
And they somebody's pissed that he shouldn't have.
They said that they patent this fucking thing that he brought out and they've never have. Now this other guy comes forward, I can't remember whether it was next copper, or ex-fire brigade. Don't start. One of the two, right? So he's well respected.
Don't drink this shit.
Shut up.
Don't drink this piss may contain chocolate or whatever it's called.
Then
Chocolate, that fucking thing's the Russian juice. Not vodka, the other shit.
Then he become a security guard and he's obviously well known in the area. Get it drank, right? So he all of a sudden he was waiting for his patent like the other guy, and he ended up in the middle of a big mass shooting.
Yeah.
And died.
Yeah, but it was in America. Yeah. You can't say that's a plan. It happens every day.
Well, it seems to be a bit of a coincidence that both guys that have done the water-powered cars have both ended up dead.
I bet he invented a fucking Kevlar suit that would fucking give him bulletproof protection all over his fucking body.
Sure he didn't think he was going to have a fucking
instead of a waterproof engine. A what run engine.
But anyway, yeah, we've got
waterproof engine. What's that about?
Right. Gary Butcher.
Is that his job?
Inmate booked a taxi from cell night before he escaped. And then he pinches a bike as well.
Can you repeat that, Donna? Sorry.
Gary Butcher, inmate, books taxi from cell night before he escapes.
And he had to steal a cycle because he didn't have enough in his private cash.
He used the bike. No, he used the bike to get to his taxi.
Right.
Cheaper.
Well, I mean,
Gary Butcher taking a life sentence in an open prison.
Yeah.
Right. After being jailed. I'm sorry.
Did you say he's serving a life sentence in an open prison? The two things don't go together, do they? What the fuck's that all about? What crime was it? Does it say in the article?
Who was serving a life sentence after being jailed in 1995 for aggravated burglary and indecent assault was reported missing from HMP North Sea Camp near Boston on May 31st.
North Sea Camp.
He spent 3 days on the run before handing himself into the police in Swadlincote, Derbyshire. Butcher, 55, pleaded guilty at Derby Crown Court to escaping lawful custody. Prosecutor Adam Pearson told the court Butcher booked a taxi in his cell using an illegal mobile phone the night before he escaped. He then stole a bicycle from the prison just after midnight and rode to Boston, where he was taken by the taxi to Coville in Leicester.
Go to Coville in Leicester for? If you're going to escape, you don't escape to Coville in Leicester.
Butcher paid £150 for the journey with cash he had withdrawn earlier, the barrister said.
Wow. Doesn't that make a mockery of our prison system, that, in a big way? One, he shouldn't even be in there, but two, he's got all the tools he needs to do what the fuck he wants and get out of there and end up somewhere he wants to be.
His escape
What,
was only
Colville?
his escape was only discovered when his cell was found empty the following morning.
I'm surprised he didn't do a Clint Eastwood and have a papier-mâché fucking head there going, fuck off, look where I am. Yeah, and a book's an Uber, you bitches.
Do you know how he got back? I just think that's cheeky after the beginning of it. He actually flagged down a police car and handed himself in.
What?
Taxi! I'm ready to go back now.
Oh, I mean, the guy's wrong for doing what he's done. We can't, you know, we can only laugh so much. But it's the audacity of the actual event that you've got to take this separately from what he's all about. And he has handed himself in as well. I mean, I don't know what...
He flagged down a police car. So he knew his time was up. So he's done what I do when I'm on a night out. I go taxi when I see a police car. I only say it for a joke, but that just puts all new meaning to what I do.
Well, to be fair, look here this way. If he's got life, I mean, what does that mean nowadays? It doesn't mean life. That's a silly thing to say now, isn't it, really? But
well, in open prison with a life sentence, that says it all, doesn't it?
You know what did it? Yeah. You know what really fucking turned it around for? I've got to hand myself in, right? I've landed here in an Uber in fucking Colville, right? Not only do I want to go back to jail, I really think I'm going to fucking need a suicide watch when I fucking get there. You know what I mean? Have you ever been to fucking Colville?
Apparently, the only reason he handed himself in...
There's only two sets of traffic lights, a roundabout and a telephone box there. And that fucking telephone don't even fucking work, shithole.
The only reason he handed himself in is because he didn't want to be put in a closed prison. So he sussed it. If he goes missing for a couple of days and hands himself in and goes, well, everything got on top of me and I don't want to be put in a closed prison, they go, right. And you know what the law's like? You just go in, just get on with it, do you know what I mean? And fucking... So he's sussed it now. He's got like, I bet he escapes 2 more times before he's released. Just because he needs a fucking walk around the local town.
Well,
yeah,
straight away off the bat now, after that one event, they would definitely see that putting a guy who's got life, particularly for that type of crime, aggravated burglary, is not what you would say a heightened danger to society, but he's got that propensity that if he's in an open prison and he is released and you get in a confrontation with him, fuck knows. So he's not the type of guy you put in that situation. So they're going to be embarrassed about that, surely. So you then think, well, you know what? The rational thing now is to go, we fucked up putting him here in the first place. He's made us look like a bunch of dickheads now doing this. We're going to lock him in the fucking jail. Probably won't, like you say, probably get all liberal. They'll probably put him in a nice little house at the side of the prison and go as you please.
He's in a fucking nut house now, Rampton. He's in Rampton with fucking thingy, isn't he?
No, Melanie Shaw's not in there anymore.
All right, where she was anyway. That lovely fucking place with psychopathic fucking lunatic doctors like Fauci fucking injecting you with shit every day.
Right.
Allegedly. I don't know. Susan, don't have a fit. Karen, don't have a fit.
Honestly, I can't get this piss out me head. What if they decide to inject piss into people? How many people are going to queue up and think it's a good idea?
Apparently,
well, fucking lots of it did it with the jibby jabby for the fucking COVIDs, didn't they?
That's what I'm saying, brother. You don't know now. Mentalities have been warped and frazzled. You don't know what people are going to fucking buy, or what what logic, what rationale they come from anymore, because they're doing stupid shit all the time, and it's like you say. You go out in the morning, you think, I don't even belong to this fucking world. Look at it. In many ways, I can't involve myself because it's too funny. But if I look at it too badly, it'll fucking annoy me and I want to take a sledgehammer at something. So all I've got to do is ridiculise how stupid it is. And then it becomes abundantly clear that not only do I not belong, but it is funny as fuck watching the levels of people as you're walking through the streets. Crazy.
Do you watch Charlie Beach?
No.
That's the plug for the plug for the week. Charlie.
Yeah, we'll call out Charlie. This is our plug for the week. Charlie Beach. If you haven't already subscribed to him, guys, anything to help other fellow YouTubers out. If we watch him and we like him, this is something we do every week now. We'll give someone a shout out. You've had a shout out. Si's had a shout out. Gerald Portion's had a shout out. Bicegrip's had a shout out. Casper Light's had a shout out. Can't remember who the other
Angry Bootneck.
Angry Bootneck's had a shout out. We've missed Paz out, you know.
Yeah, we'll do Paz as well tonight.
So, Paz.
Go over to see Paz, ex-Army Paz 49.
Yeah.
He's Welsh, but he don't live in Wales anymore because he's grown up. He's grown up, decided that the fucking Welsh are fucked all.
And he wants to be a
all
leprechaun and fucked off to Ireland instead.
Yeah. So he lives in England now. But he tells the truth. Anyway, right, what it is, they're the two. Go over there, subscribe, listen to them if you don't already. You probably do the thing, press the fucking bell and everything.
Right, where was we anyway?
Don't bother doing it to us because we don't give a fuck about views.
Could you stop being an knobhead and tell me where we was?
I don't know.
So you've lost track and all after doing that?
Well, we were talking about trans autism, was it? Was that the last one?
Come off that one.
Oh no, the prison break, wasn't it? He's broke out. Fucking nutcase.
Yeah, that's it. I said he's in Rampton now.
Yeah.
Because any fucking idiot that he might sit there going, well, I'm in Rampton, I'm not mental, I'm not a nice person, I'm a bit violent, but I'm not nuts. And I went, mate, you were scared. And you went to fucking Deauville and then handed yourself into the police because you knew you'd fucked up. Right? Anybody who was scared
would be interesting to know
for their lives in fucking Rampton.
I tell you what, he's not just broke out and thought, I'm going to. There's a reason why. One, why he's broke out, but two, where he's going. And it would have been great to have a chain of events. His little itinerary that he's booked for himself for them 3 days, what he's done, the mates he's seen, or the people that have gone, you stay the fuck away from me because you're hotcakes. He would have had all that kind of stuff. You know,
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a brothel on the way somewhere. That was between the bike and the taxi.
Yeah, a pint of piss lager. You never know. There's all kinds of stuff spinning just in.
He thought he'd ordered cars. He thought he'd ordered cars was us, but it was Halls are us.
That's why he
so he had to spend his.
That's why he needed to flag down a taxi to get it back fucking home because he'd spent it all on the R in your house.
No, that's why I had to get a bike because he spent too much in the R house. He only had enough for so much of the fucking fair to fucking Deauville, fantastic city of culture, fucking shithole.
He says something about someone who breaks out but then gives himself up. There's always something quite amusing about that, in a sense. I mean, take aside the crime, like I said, I don't want to belittle the crime because if someone was seriously hurt, then we're not trying to belittle that in any way. But looking at the bigger picture, dude, you made it out. You made it the fuck out. You keep running. You do what you do. You get to the nearest body of water, you buy a fucking £30 Lilo, and you just start paddling out, surely. You do what you
towards
do.
France. Do the fucking reverse thing. You send us our shit, we'll send you yours.
Well, I actually said to Simon, right? I said to Simon one day, because we had a conversation on the phone, and I says, we need someone that's got the bollocks to go over to France. With
Chuck
a dinghy.
The passport away.
Sure.
And don't try and get back.
With a dinghy in the back of the car, when they get to France, start paddling like fuck this way and see if they get a fucking hotel.
No.
Or turn it into some big tag team thing where you're grabbing the other fucking dinghies by the boats and pulling them back as you're trying to get forward. Like making it some sort of fun race.
The only way we can go on holiday this year, love, is, right, because all the hotels are fucking full of the dinghy divers, we can't book an hotel. I'm going to have to go over to France on the fucking Euro.
I'll bring some cigs back, love.
Right? Get some cigs, jump on a fucking dinghy, come back, chuck my fucking passport away, right? I get an hotel room in fucking Brighton,
and I'll let you know where it is.
You come down, we'll have a week on the fucking government and we'll get 35 quid each. I don't know.
And an house.
TripAdvisor. I don't know. Well, fucking, it's a thing, innit? It's a thing.
All that's within realms now. As we've seen with the things that we spoke about, things are that ridiculous now. It's not inconceivable that can't happen. While you guys were talking there, you know what made me think about the dinghies and people coming over? Same again, you've got to have a sense of humour. I'm thinking, and I shouldn't mention this, but It's a Knockout, remember that?
Yeah.
I actually did something similar to It's a Knockout in somewhere near Grimsby. Right, it was the fucking most fun I'd had in a fucking long time, right? I nearly pissed myself trying to get off of that fucking course.
Inflatables, they're fucking good fun. Especially when they're all wet and greasy.
You're not even all right. You go, right, okay. Not, you know, immigration's fucking whatever it's doing, everyone's only for the money, but the social ramifications and the culture change and lack of assimilation.
He went off track a minute then. He went in fact, he flew off fucking track then. Because he mentioned fucking inflatables and baby oil. He was going down the wrong fucking gutter.
Oh, right.
Wasn't you?
Fetish style, is it now? Are we slipping into fucking dark web realms now,
Yeah.
Dave, or what?
So where you hiding your doll?
I used to have one of them bloke dolls. I had to throw it away. Started crying. I didn't understand that you had to empty the fuckers.
Oh,
You know
God,
what I mean?
Dave.
I don't say that on the fucking instructions.
My God.
I'll see you in 30 days. It's been emotional. I'll see you in 30 days. You arsehole.
How's Patrick? Where's Paddy?
Yeah, how's our Paddy?
Paddy's doing fine. He come down during the week and brought some money round. He's still buzzing like me with what was going on and the people he'd met. Don't forget, that was all new to him. You know what I mean?
Oh, bless
I
him.
give him a quick little briefing on the way over, and he knows what I've been doing over the years and whatnot, but he stays out of it all. He's not a political person in any way. And it was funny that the couple of days after, he's sending me links to do with grooming.
Well,
Yeah, you
and he
fucking
doesn't do
saying
that. He normally sends me frivolous shit, and I'm normally texting him going, Paddy, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? It's like, what are you sending it me for? And he's like laughing at me, and they're just non-important shit. But I think he got his head into it, and he could understand an argument that he's never questioned, but he's probably never totally understood and looked into the realms of it because of, you know, I'm different factors. So, yeah, he can't wait to do the next one like me.
Yeah, man.
yeah, can't wait to see him again, actually. Can't wait to see you both again. But
Top guy.
he was
I just love the fucking fact he's got 6 eyes. And 2 of them, he has to get 2 pairs of them. He's got to cover them up with fucking sunglasses.
Well, I think he's
look out
correct,
through
right?
his normal eyes.
And you know how I said it when we saw each other. I turned around and says, well, you know what? He's fucking great. Irish name on the black guy with an English accent.
Yeah, man.
Patrick, he's a great individual, honestly.
Yeah, man.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And that's not me being racist, even though a lot of people go, oh, now, but you laughed at it because I just turned around and said, fucking perfect.
Hey,
Black guy with an English name and a black guy with an English name and a fucking Irish name and an English fucking accent.
Hey,
Perfect.
Phil, right?
There's diversity for you just in one mate.
Can I just ask you, right? How the fuck did you sell him this bike ride and support vehicle thing, right? Did you actually just go up to him and tell him the truth, right? How about this, right? We're going to go I'm going to ride a bike to fucking Hull, right? You're going to follow me in the car. We're going to live in a fucking tent for one night, cook on the open fire, right? Then go to Hull and meet a load of fucking lunatics.
Bearing in mind, you just got...
Especially me and that. Fucking hell. How the fuck did you explain me and that?
I know. I get you, mate. And when you put it like that, it's like, why the fuck would anyone agree to that? Because they've got better things to do. You know what? It's great. But so many things clicked. I wouldn't say there was bits of information that I didn't tell him, but there was bits of information that I knew that he would not be able to understand unless he'd seen it anyway. So to be able to go through everything would probably be too much. I kept it very simple that, you know what, mate, I want to do this challenge. I need you as a wingman, as a support guy, because we do the riding together when we go out recreationally. So he knows on that cycling level. He knows we've reached out. We've both done up to 40 kilometres in one day, and he slept for nearly 2 days after it, honestly. You know, he might look big and fit, but he ain't that fucking fit. I'm sorry?
Weren't you the one that was doing the biking?
Yes, he was
right. And he slept 2 days. Now that's
when they went out.
Another occasion.
Oh, I thought that was
I've been around McDonough on that other occasion. I decided, as I said to him, listen, because he got into the riding after me, and he seen that it was doing good for me, and it was really getting me out and locked down, and you know, I was telling him about all the different routes.
You're still like a twat, and I am going to get a tutu on you. You know that, don't
you? Maybe he'd wear it. So I decided to say to him, listen, I've got to go to this place called New Mills, right? So I decided let's go to this place called New Mills, but it meant getting on a train. It meant doing it a little differently. So we boarded the train. I paid for the return ticket. Said, don't worry, it's only about 20 miles up the line, but it's Greenbelt. So we're in different areas and we can just kind of relax. We get up there, we're riding about beautiful, different buildings, you know, just out on the outskirts, fucking lovely.
Yeah, man.
As we're riding about, they see the canal. The canal's there. Now, where we live, we're alongside so many different canal lines. So I knew in my head that that canal line will get us back home. So what we could have done is got the train back, just ridden back to the train station. I'd already paid for the return tickets. We jump back and ride home from a position of the local train stations, literally half a mile from our house. So I said to him, dude, let's sack that. Why don't we ride home? So we went down the canal and all the different interconnections on the canal. That whole day, instead of doing what would have been probably 20 kilometres, we'd done up to 40 kilometres, maybe nearly 50. So the following day, I woke up fit as a fiddle, buzzing. My wife had to go probably 15 miles away to see a friend. I said to her, put my bike in the boot of your car and I'm going to ride home from there. She's like, you crazy fucker. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I want to do it. The weather's good, blah, blah, blah. Whilst we're on the journey up to see my friend or see our friend to drop me off up there in Radcliffe, which is probably about 15 miles away, I get a phone call off Paddy. He's just woken up in the same clothes that he slept in the night before, because we got home after that 40-50 kilometre ride and he slept in the very fucking clothes that we was in. And he couldn't even understand why I was up the next morning doing a 10-mile ride again. And he's like, he couldn't believe it. So, yes, he's a fun guy, honestly. You would love him. He's got a character. I really... He's
already got that big positive aura around him. As soon as I saw him, I was like, he's funny. When I get that gut feeling, and as soon as I saw him, I thought, he's a good fucking friend to have, do you know what I mean? He just had to know about him.
You know what, Donna, the main thing, I mean, I don't want to labour it too much, but the main thing I will say, there was no one in the world that I would have asked to do that other than Paddy. Paddy is...
And I tell you what, he's a lucky guy for his wife to let him out 2 weeks after they got married.
Oh, I know. But she knows how close we are, and she knows what it was all about and what...
He's got a good woman as well, hasn't he? So...
Yeah, man.
Paddy has got heart of gold. And that's the thing with Paddy. He will do anything for anybody. He is a lovely soul and spirit, and that's why me and Paddy have been like that for so many years. We've just backed each other. He's had so many good things happen in his life, bad things, and the same with me. We've both been there for each other to kind of pick each other up. It's like where I'm sat now, Paddy will be sat there literally, and he'll come and watch the football with me and my wife, and he'll be sat there eating his chicken and bring his fucking cooked food from the house, and we just, you know, chat about all kinds of crap. He got into a thing. I mean, maybe he should be on this show, because he did get into a thing called, what was it called? He invented his own punch. Knockout punch. I actually done a stream once and said my mates brought round this pink, and it was a pink sachet. It's like, oh, the see-through sachet, but the actual fluid is pink. And he's made his own punch that he was knocking out like 5 at a go to people. And
it was knockout. It was fun.
Knockout punch, it's called. Honestly.
Yeah, you said what he was knocking out at whatever it was. Do you know what I mean? So I don't even think you realise you used that pun then. But yeah, if he ever does that punch again, we'll try that mixed with something.
Yeah.
That will be our real show, by the way.
Can't see us off anymore. I think we've come immune to all this.
But speaking of beer, one of the fucking articles that I shared today was London pub selling UK's most expensive beer at £80 a pint.
What?
And that's a Wotherspoons. Can you imagine what it'd be like in a normal pub?
£80 could easily get you more than a dozen pints at a regular pub, as well as kebab, cheesy chips, and all the regular yada yada yada. I know London is one of the more expensive cities in the UK, but at £80 a pint, you could literally book a Ryanair flight to a different country and then buy a pint here.
Yeah, we can book one of them for 2p. Yeah,
if you buy the coupons out.
It just costs you £650 to use the fucking toilet, the cheeky bastards.
The pricey beverage is sold by the craft beer co-chain at its establishment in Brixton, South London, where the ale is on sale at £105 for a bottle holding 1.3 pints. 750 mils.
You know why it's so expensive, don't you?
Because he's pissed in it.
No, because he haven't pissed in it. It's because it's in Brixton, right? Brixton, right? In London.
Hey, yeah, instead of Brixton water now, we've got Brixton piss.
Yeah. So it's in Brixton.
On the shelf near you.
If
You
you're
know what,
fucking
guys? Sorry, I'm going to go even further now. Sorry,
drink.
you do this to me. I get mental pictures, and as much as I'm listening to it, I'm like thinking of something else. You know, all these celebrities now that do all perfumes and stuff like that. How many of them are going to be bringing out their own lines in piss fucking beverages? It's got my piss in it. I'll buy it. The Kardashians have pissed in this fruit juice. I'll buy it. You know what I mean? You can just see it happening now.
We'll throw our own mucky knickers. Yeah.
No, there was a last one. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember how long ago it was neither. But there was someone actually making money out of their water out the bath. They were selling it in bottles.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I remember something like that. And it just getting exponential and people going crazy for it. I mean, the only time that would actually work, right, is if I had a shitload of money and I was on the desert island and there was an Uber drone that passed over every now and then. I go, I'm sick of this fucking salt water. I haven't got the purification and I can't be arsed getting a machine. So I'll just get some bath water. I don't know what the logic is behind that, but it seems crazy that people would buy it. I mean, going back to this drink, Donna, why is it worth that much? What is it that makes it?
See what I can find on it. Hang on, I'll put the article back up.
There'd be no common sense to it. It'd be a leftist thing, won't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
they've heard about the recycled piss, mate, right? And now they've brought their own shit out.
At 11% abbreviation, the beer is dark brown in colour and has a thick syrupy consistency. It's aged in a bourbon barrel for 18 months and contains roasted malts and hops. Coffee, chocolate, vanilla. Oh, it's one of them ones.
I didn't even know they made fucking vats out of bourbon biscuits. Fuck, I thought it was all made out of fucking aged wood.
And do you know what is the irony about this fucking article actually coming out? Because if it had flown off the shelves, you could understand it making the news. But they've sold one bottle.
I wonder why. Is it because they all got fucking mugged on the way to the fucking pub in Brixton?
Oh, we've already done the drink, mate. It was fucking awful. So, yeah. It's flown off the shelves with one bottle at £105 for 1.3 pints. But it's made the news.
As a business idea, guys, I don't know what their target audience was going to be for it, but...
Fucking idiots.
You know what I mean? The markup on that, you're kind of thinking to yourself, well, Jesus Christ, the cost of living is going up exponentially here. Let's just make the most basic thing that the working class want after, you know, working day, and then let's put another zero on it. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, you muppet? You've just really kind of tried to make a normal beverage that exclusive. That you've made yourself look stupid and you've isolated yourself as well, for God damn it. I mean, you've got me thinking again. I'm sorry. I've got a twisted brain.
It says here, beer lover, Ben O'Neill, 22, who manages the Needle and Pin pub.
Needle and Pin.
You'd be feeling needle and pins, wouldn't you, after paying fucking £105 for a fucking bottle of beer, wouldn't you?
No, it's not even pins. I wouldn't be if I'd gone home and said, look, all right, love, I've just had a pint.
You'd expect your wife to do with a pan. You spent how much on a bottle?
I know.
Get out.
I mean, that was my wife's
percentage. So you probably, I mean, one bottle, and it's a pint and a half, is it? So you'd probably be pretty fucked.
Well, no, it's not even a pint and a half.
It's a litre and a half. It's 1.5.
1.3.
1.3 litres.
Right. Okay. So it's a sizable bottle.
Again.
It's like one of your big new draft bottles, isn't it? For £105.
Dude. Cost of living. You know what I mean? Prices of beer nowadays. What's going on? It's showing the pompous nature of the unrelative people that are living around us, that live in a different fucking bubble, don't they? Clearly.
Why do you think that bringing this out?
No, that's how Boris Johnson got his blowjob. Kerry wanted one of them bottles, and that's why he got a blowjob and she got that bottle.
And going on to the next subject.
Just a theory.
105 quid, Matt.
Fact check me if you want. I'm not bothered. Fuck
Right.
you.
If you remember, when we did, I think it was our last live, when we went a bit on tangent at the end about driving and the price of shit and stuff like that, and electric, and now they're going to run the electric for electric cars. Another tin hat theory right here. Da 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 da. Drivers warned of new charging rules that kick in next week.
Ouch.
And we got called conspiracy.
They've been caught up, haven't they? This is something that we've said. As much as they want to push people over to electricity, they can't supply. If everyone decided to go, yeah, I'm doing it, all of a sudden, they've now got a new problem of providing that electricity point to, you know, serve everybody. They can't do it. So it's the mismanagement, the wrong thought, the wrong idea. It should have been a slow drip. But they've got this idea in the head that the combustion engine has got to be dead by 2025. So they've been that aggressive that they can't even keep up with themselves. It's ridiculous.
Well, the best thing about this, you know, even with the separate electric companies and them regulating the new meters that charge the cars off separate things, and at certain times they'll be able to stop the fucking being able to charge your electric cars like peak times, because they want more and more people to go onto electric cars, and already they're pushing this thing that we knew was coming anyway, where they can switch it off at peak times because it strains the fucking national grid and all that shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck is this country going to be able to handle another God knows how many million cars?
Listen, this on the same thing, right? You hear about that old guy who got electric fucking car? Went into a service station to park it, and there was a fucking queue because there was only like 3 fucking charging points in the whole service station.
Was it?
Right? Right? So he fucking waiting and waiting and waiting. He can't go anywhere, can he? Because fucking his battery's fucking flat, so he's got to wait. Got on the fucking, plugged it in, then got £100 parking ticket because he went over his fucking 2 hours free.
You only get 2 hours in a fucking service.
And that,
you can't, right? You can't.
You know, you've just been slapped severely for trying what you thought was the right thing. You shouldn't have listened to him in the first place. It's a whole new ecosystem.
Yeah.
It's fucking, it's...
So it's cost him 2.5 fucking hours of his life he's never going to get back.
Matt's
fucking 25 quid to charge his car up or whatever it is.
And £170 fine.
Fact check me on that, I don't know, because I don't give a fuck. If you drive an electric car, you're a fucking idiot anyway. But, right, not as is that £25 charge cost him 2.5 hours of his life he's never going to back. It's just cost him an extra 100 quid for the privilege of fucking queuing in the service station.
Matt's just come up with
something,
and we actually had this conversation with I can never pronounce it right. The Curious Live, right? Have you seen the LFB London Fire Brigade have just started using the first ever hybrid fire engine? It will run for up to 200 miles and pump water for 4 hours.
Who in the fucking right man sends a fucking fire engine 200 miles to put a fire on?
But then.
Where's the local fucking guys? The on strike are in bed or
You know when the batteries fail and they have a catastrophic. Yeah, see, even thermal runaway, right? It's going to take everything up around it. And it don't matter how much fucking water they've got in the tank, it's not going to put it out because it feeds its own fucking oxygen.
Phil, do you remember this saying? Don't mix electricity and water. So they're bringing out an electric fucking fire engine full of water. I don't know. It's open to discussion. So anybody see the problem in this?
You know, in many ways, I mean, when you look at the stats of a vehicle that performs like that, you can't argue with it. The problem that you've got is that if you're going to do it, you have to do it with what services and infrastructure we currently have at this moment in time. So if you're going to do that, you do it. If they created a 10-year plan, we know that the infrastructure can't deal with that 10-year plan. So you make it a 20, 30-year plan and guide people over very gently towards it. With performance like that, then I get it. But at the same time, you've then got to look at the ramifications with you doing that as well. You know what I mean? The industry that you're leaving behind. There's a mechanic that lives over the road here now that can't look at the average car without ordering a guy that has a diagnostics computer with him. You know,
yeah, well, they're not mechanics anymore. They're not mechanics anymore. But Matt's just said about the generator that runs the water pump. It's petrol, so you've got water, electric, and petrol.
It's not a
All on
fucking
the same
combination.
vehicle.
Not a combination for a fucking horrendous fucking.
I'm sure my fucking life insurance was fucking settled by this point. Because you know full well, water onto spark, fucking, if it's diesel, it'll take a big fucking spark, won't it, to set the diesel off, but there's a possibility. But once you've got that fucking runaway on the battery and it starts setting fire to everything, right, the fucking fuel's going as well.
But you know what? Yeah, I get it.
It's the most
But then
job in the
people might
UK.
say the craziest idea is to have a shitload of fuel running around with an engine that can create a spark that can blow the fucking thing up just instantly anyway, as we do see every now and then. So I get it. I think it's the rush that really surprises me out of all this. How they try to thrust it upon people where they can't deal with it. And like you mentioned before, the national grid will get affected and could get affected to the point where if they start trying to create this equilibrium, you know what I mean? How's it going to do? I think we should go back.
It's a daft.
I think we should go back to pissing in tanks. I think that's probably
Yeah,
the
man.
best idea. Run a piss. You ain't bothering nobody then, are you? You know?
Piss is the future. Future beer, future fuel.
No more water shortages.
Just put a watertight suit on. Don't turn your fucking heating on. Just piss in your fucking watertight suit. There's your fucking central heating. Fucking laughing.
Why do you think that's a
Piss
daft?
is because it's. I know it's a daft because I fucking.
Matt, do we know what make a vehicle it is, please, mate?
Yeah, well, it'll have the fucking.
Well, that looks like a Nissan badge, right?
Well, I don't give a fuck.
But I thought it was a Fiat, so.
Oh, it's a daft.
Which, if it is
Or
a
a Renault.
Fiat.
No, it's a Renault.
That's not
it's
a
got the
Renault.
no, it's a Volvo. It's a Volvo.
How many car fucking things has he been through up now?
Yeah, but they're all the same fucking cab.
I would
you
agree
know
with
that
you.
that's a fucking
tell you what.
Renault, because a Volvo, because of them lights. Look, it's got Volvo lights in.
So
It's a Renault cab that Daff used
guys,
and Volvo used, but
Sorry to say it, but I'm going to have to probably jump at this point. Going to have to probably jump and join the wife, and the battery's running a bit low as well. I'm sorry, because I've been having so much fun with you guys. Could go through another couple of stories with you, but just getting that.
Yeah, I had a couple more as well. I made sure I was backed up just in case.
anyway, Phil, if you want to come back on any other time, right, just let us know. You're welcome anytime, mate.
I would love to. This has been so much fun, and I'll get better prepared. Next time, I'll bring up a couple of stories of my own, some crazy shit.
Well,
Fucking psychopathic, fucking lunatic shit that no cunt in the right man would ever think was going to ever happen in the world. That'd be right.
You get what we'll do is if you want to do, I don't know, every other week, 10, even if it's only for 10-15 minutes, if it runs on for 2 hours, which it normally does,
10 minutes,
right?
Fuck
it
off.
runs on for 2 hours, but you pick 2, I pick 2,
That
and we'll
sounds
fucking.
sounds so
So-
good.
Your nose in, so then 2 will take fucking 2 hours to get through anyway, because I can't shut the fuck up.
You know, there's nothing short about it. Once you run, don't you? And I can, bloody hell, I've got the gold medal, me. There's no one that can take my crown when it comes to fucking ranting. But yeah, no, I'd love the idea of that. Because the world is ridiculous and you've got to have a laugh. And I love the concepts of what you guys are doing as well. It's a great show, you guys.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah,
Been a pleasure
it's always been a pleasure being on with you, Phil. Like I said, anytime you want me on, let me know. And we've got a big story coming soon anyway, haven't we? Which we've got about. So.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you have a great show, great rest of the show. Everyone who's been watching, thanks a lot. Thanks for inviting me. And big up to all the fans.
And bring Paddy on with you next time. Get him round
get
for
Paddy
a beer.
round on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's a good idea. To get him round. Yeah. Him and his chicken wings. All right, guys. You take care. Thanks a lot.
And you, mate.
Nice.
Been a pleasure.
Big up.
Take care.
Speak
Bye.
soon. See you later.
Bye.
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 Now,
Well, there
that
you go.
was strange. That was really, really strange because normally it's me that gets dumped back into the studio and then he does his like little speech at the end. And to be fair, we've been on since about 9:20 and it's 11:20 now, so we've done about 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, give it up for Phil, right?
Yeah.
If you
big
haven't,
respect.
you probably have already, but if you haven't, go over and check
It's
him out.
Red Pill Phil and Children Matter News are the two sites that he's involved with. Absolute pleasure to do anything with Phil. He's a lovely guy. He's as genuine face-to-face as he is when you're talking to him on the computer. So hopefully we'll have him on again soon. He's excellent. Gotta love him. Gotta love Matt as well, because Matt puts up with me plenty as well. So don't worry, I won't leave you out, Matt.
Yeah,
If you watch you beautiful bastard, don't you share this fucking clip with your mother.
So that was just our fucking little take-up of the fucking making the news fucking news.
Oh, Matt.
Making the news fucking...
Matt joined us late, so I just need to smile so Matt can see the new audition. Liking. See, better than the last ones.
Yeah, seen the gap.
I kept the gap.
She lost 2 fucking teeth. She's made 2 teeth. She just has to wait for the other 2 to fill the gap.
People know, you knob. People know, right? I had a gap anyway. Not that I took any of this fucking serious with my teeth, but...
No, she had a gap, not shopped at Gap. Before anybody thinks we'll load it. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up. No, I won't.
So, but yeah. I'm going to beat him.
What else?
Oh, I tell you what, right, I thought it was so sweet of what your mum did, right? But I'm really, really glad that I didn't go head first arsehole. Because as you've seen on other statuses, I was like, fucking grow. So I'm glad I didn't do what I'd normally do. Because if I'd done that and then found out it was your mum, I would have been real embarrassed. But she's like, he's not a bastard. And I was like, it's just an ongoing joke. She was, but I don't like that word. I was like, and I did level with her. And I say hi to her if I see her in the comments and stuff, but I don't even call him a bastard anymore. When he puts "Good morning, you beautiful bastard" to me, I just put ditto. You ain't getting me in trouble off your mum.
Fucking me. Your mum's bombarding our lass with fucking inboxes.
No, she just said it on the fucking status. She didn't give a shit.
How dare you?
I've only actually got 2 sets in because of 2 halves, right? Because otherwise you'd see the metal fucking like older bit in between. So I've done it as 2 halves, and I haven't quite got the colour properly. But this is just like a prototype of what I wanted to try, and this has worked out quite. Even though these are quite loose on my teeth, they've worked out quite successful. So I just need to make them a little bit tighter. That's because I need to make them a little bit tighter. Are you listening? Right? I'm keeping the gap because it was me when I had teeth.
You talk like Janet Street Port.
I won't when they're fastening properly, you fucking bell end. So, oh yeah, it's me Union Jack shite. I just thought I'd try one of them big sailor fucking bows.
Union flag.
Union flag, Union Jack.
Union Jack's on a boat.
I don't give a shit. I wish I was on a fucking boat. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Get a load of jack offers on a boat. Commonly known as wankers. In the Navy.
So, yeah, I'm actually sweating a bit as well because obviously I can't grow my hair this long in a couple of hours.
That's all over this.
Give up!
What? Okay.
That was quite deep for me. I don't know where the fuck that come from. But yeah.
Came from the heart, that love. I knew it came from the heart. That's why I'm shutting the fuck up.
Yeah. I need to get a Janet Street Porter wig though, wouldn't I? I'd do some fucking piss takes about her. Definitely. I've got to do some more videos anyway. I've got to do some really weird short ones, but I need to find some favourite clips that aren't longer than 20 seconds. But yeah.
Why are you putting them on TikTok?
You know, and Matt does that. He fucking downloads them and puts them on Vlog and TikTok and stuff. How did that bloody somebody stop me clip go? Because I never even thought of fucking chasing you up to see how it fucking went. Right? God help. This is probably why I'm getting funny looks when I walk down the street and all, you know.
Why, because you got fucked up teeth in?
It's that fucking weirdo with the green face. I recognise her off fucking TikTok.
Where's your inflatable horse?
Oh, over 1K. That's a pretty good number.
Was all right, wasn't it?
That's why I'm getting dirty looks when I go shopping. I'm not going shopping anymore. That's why they don't like me in Morrison's, a set cunt.
No, they don't like you in Morrison's because you're a shopper.
They don't like me in Morrison's because I told them to fuck off and I won't take my fucking video down.
And you do fucking videos of fucking aggressive, fucking horrible, fucking power mad security guards.
On the way out. See you later.
Just a personal opinion. Don't fact check me on it. No, fucking fact check.
We've got the right to an opinion.
You want me to send you his name and his address? Yeah, he's not a fucking muscle-bound, aggressive bully. We've actually found out, and we've fact checked you, and he's actually a paedophile.
That was the one I did, I think, Betty. So yeah, it was somebody stopped me. I did. I have got to do the proper green face again and think of something else. I actually want to go into somewhere like Princess Key or what is it, St Michael's, and get him to be sat on St Stephen's and get him to be sat on a bench somewhere recording while I'm just sat there with them stupid fucking teeth and my green face going.
Where the fuck's it?
And when someone comes up to you and tries to poke you to see if you're real, I'm going to try and bite the finger and see how many people jump like fuck or run off thinking they've just been fucking possessed.
Oh, fucking see how many of you fucking natural teeth fall out.
I ain't got many more to take out, so I get away with it. I've got fucking no more to fucking lose. Unless you're going to start on bottom set.
I've lost everything. My teeth are the last things I ever had.
Dave looks like Mrs. Brown. Shall I get him a curly wig and see what it looks like?
No, fuck off.
I wasn't asking you, I was asking Joe.
Joe? Oh, Joe who?
You don't need to know Joe who. I'm just saying. Do you want me to get him a wig, Joe? Should we get him a wig? You reckon? And get him dressed up as Mrs. Brown?
No, fuck off.
Yep, that's the next challenge. And while you dress as Mrs. Brown...
I'm not dressing as the fucking idiot as well.
You fucking are.
I ain't even got an Irish accent.
You don't need to have an Irish accent.
You fucking do if you're Mrs. Brown.
Don't really matter. You're not going to need to open your mouth because we might do the tortilla challenge.
I'm going to wear.
Well, I'll tell you if you keep your fucking mouth shut and let me get away.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Right? Listen.
You can't tell me how to keep my mouth shut because I won't keep my mouth shut.
Well, I can, but then I get banned.
Okay.
For nudity.
Yeah, just
shush.
Leave it as it is.
No answer there.
I love the status quo. Not the band. Well, I've loved them as well.
Well, while you're dressed as Mrs. Brown.
I ain't dressed up as a fucking Irish scrubber.
And if you're a good boy, I might involve the fucking mobile phone. Yeah, I saw that episode, guys. I thought it was a fucking brilliant one. While you're dressed as Mrs. Brown, we'll do the tortilla challenge.
What the fuck is the tortilla challenge?
Google it.
I don't know how to use Google.
Yes, you fucking do.
Only to get porn.
Google it. But don't Google it till Monday. So then we can have the argument on the phone. Hey up, Gordon! Not seen you in work for a while. How are you doing, mate?
Who's that, Godge?
No, Gordon MacArthur.
Oh,
our little Scottish friend.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, he's in.
Oh,
but yeah, let me know, Joe, if you want him in a fucking Mrs. Brown's outfit, I'll see what I can do, but then we'll do the tortilla challenge with it, in which he's got to Google on Monday, because he's not Googling it yet.
Yeah, well, if I'm dressing as Mrs. Brown, he's got to come on in a tutu with a man bikini on. Bet the fucking thumbs down there now, aren't they? There's not so many fucking smiling faces now, is there?
I haven't added the gums yet. There'll be plenty of gums when I do the next set because I know what I'm doing with it now. And I might be able to make it into one set instead of two separate bits.
She just wants to look like an alien.
Yeah, I think that might have to be done under like a big fucking floodlight outside because with a fucking stout, everything's going to be sticky. That's what she said. We'll get you before.
That looks stout. You've made me all sticky.
What are you telling me? That's not nice. I'm asking you if you want me to get him a fucking Mrs. Brown wig and I'll fucking... They might know. It's up to the audience.
No,
oh, forgot to mention. We have... Well, I actually had a light bulb idea yesterday because we were thinking of a giveaway because we've actually made it now to number 11, haven't we? We never actually thought we'd make it past fucking 3, let alone get up to 11, right? And we was trying to think of it, and we couldn't give away the...
We're a lot better at maths as well, because we can fucking... I don't know.
We couldn't give away the Lewis Hamilton picture because we know what everyone... Well, most people that listen to us think about fucking Lewis Hamilton. He's a fucking moist cockwomble. Thank you, David Swift. Love you, guy. Right? So what I'm going to do is we have a dartboard in a cover. And I'm very good at altering things. So we're going to have a limited edition Lewis Hamilton dartboard in a cupboard with what the fuck and then Doc and Dee at the bottom of the doors. You're going to have to give us until about, what, we're on 11, aren't we? So
November.
Fuck off, right? We'll try and get it done for #15, right? And it'll be a giveaway.
And if you're an all FC fan, it's even better because it's
all FC behind, so if you want to feel Hamilton off after you've thrown a few darts at him, you can always restore it afterwards and still have what the fuck with Doc and Dee on the door. So yeah, good all round. It'd be good release, wouldn't it, for anger?
What, chucking darts at Lewis Hamilton?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I want one made with my ex-husband on. Even after all these years, I'd still love to fucking throw a dart at his head, the prick. There you go. Wet, moist cockwomble, that's the one. But we've actually got, it's actually a hand-drawn, one-off picture. But obviously, when he brought politics into Formula One, we went, we're not interested anymore. So, what I'm going to do is, because the frame's nice, and we can keep the frame, I'm going to turn the picture into a dartboard. And we're going to use it as our first giveaway. So, guys, wait for that one. We reckon it'll be done by 15. And I think we've just knocked a few people off that supported Hamilton, but I really don't care.
Lee,
go and join the fucking moist cockwomble.
If you like him, go. We don't want you here.
And next time you take the fucking knee, I hope you get cramp, you cunt.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or break the bastard on the stone and can't drive your fucking car, you fucking flick.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
That means, I can get some of that latex shit and do it properly.
Babs, that wasn't a racist comment. I was just fucking pointing out he's a fucking idiot.
I never said it was racist.
I just thought they might think so.
But yeah, that honestly, Matt, that's what our first giveaway is going to be. And I'm going to turn the UFC, because we're actually, I'm going to paint I'm going to let him router the what the fuck across the middle. And the Doc and Dee in the bottom corners, then we'll sand it down and we'll paint it. We'll make it look real good. But when you open it up, it'll be a dartboard with Lewis Hamilton that you can aim at. So I just thought it'd be a bonus. And we might actually get rid of that picture at long last. There's a lot of work going into it to get rid of it, but we'll get rid of the picture. Little toss pot.
And when it's completely
why
fucked, keep chucking darts at him, you could just replace it with any other fucking anomaly that you don't like.
It'll be done properly.
Yeah, just saying it could be removable and put it with another anomaly they don't like. Boris Johnson or Keir Starmer or Peking Duck, the fucking president of the communist state. I don't know. China. What's his name? Peking Duck.
It just means I've got my artistic head needs to come on. I actually had to write it down so I didn't forget. Because next time I saw a dartboard downstairs, I would have gone, you fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? So I made sure I wrote it down. But yeah, even when you finish with it, if you take the dartboard out and put something that looks, it'd make a great chain, like a jewellery chain fucking box.
It's on about Lewis Hamilton and jewellery. It was after banning him.
He should be reported to the RSPCA for that fucking dog of his. Poor bastard's not at meat, vegan.
Did you hear the news though? There was on about banning him from the fucking British Grand Prix because the amount of jewellery he wears while driving.
Yeah, but did you see that? Who was it? Hang on, because I shared it earlier. There was another fucking guy, and a lot of people don't like him, but I think he's a brownie point. But there's actually two of them. One of them fucking said some racial slurs against fucking Lewis Hamilton, and now they're saying he can't go to the paddock. And the other one had his fucking vaccine because he was advised not to because he's already got immunity because he'd had COVID.
No, you know that guy, the ex-driver, was it Nelson Piquet or something?
Piquet, yeah.
Piquet.
It's Piquet.
It's not. It's Nelson Piquet. It's French. It don't make no fucking sense. It's French. Fucking French don't make no sense. Yeah, because they have male and female fucking words.
Bouquet and bucket.
Anyway,
it's fucking Piquet.
Anyway, you know what his fucking answer was, right? That he was misinterpreted
Yeah.
He said something in his language, which was probably fucking cheesy.
Max Verstappen come out, that was hard to say with his teething. Max Verstappen come out in his fucking defence, and I thought, oh, that's nice of him, until I found out he was actually dating his daughter, so it was just a fucking, do you know what I mean? But, yeah.
Anyway, but that's what he said.
Pick it.
He wasn't racist, right? It wasn't a racist remark. Somebody just interpreted it wrong and turned it into fucking English and made it a racist remark. Fucking got to fucking, right, you just got to fucking shake his hand for that, innit? I didn't say that. I said this. You just fucking...
Yeah. Biggest hypocrite going, Matt. Stands on a fucking big stage. Diesel, even the fucking electric cars was being charged with diesel fucking generators for £50 a fucking day. Absolute fucking joke, wasn't it? Right? And then you've got Greta Thunberg doing a great... Do you know what? The only thing that I reckon would really fucking sort her head out, right, is she got laid properly.
Yeah.
If she got laid, she's at legal age now before anyone got started. When she's a kid, she's over 18. Get over it, right? She needs a good fucking Rogering, and she might actually come out of fucking fairy tale land. Because fucking Narnia's even getting bored of her at the minute. Let me just see who this is.
She's on the fucking spectrum.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Who's this?
Steve Borelli. And it's not a 5-minute fucking spotlight, so...
Yeah, not too bad.
Hey! How you doing, mate? Another Saturday night, listen to us, daft cunts.
That's sick, that, Matt. Fucking £80 a day to charge a car on a diesel. Mind you, with the price of diesel, they've got to charge that much, haven't they? But it's all electric, good for the country, being charged by diesel that's supposed to be dirty.
Electric vehicles
fucking
have
idiots.
been catching fire, so...
What have you been up to, dude?
Oh, she definitely needs a good stiff one, mate. Matt.
All right. I think that wasn't the right
I'm already having a good stiff one. Excuse me?
Don't blame me.
You made me say it.
Oh, no.
You come on, mate. You're just opening yourself up to all sorts of fucking whatever comes, really.
Are we gone past Watershed?
Watershed. We're into the next one now. We've gone through it. Into the next fucker.
So, right, guys, as you already know, for the 7 that are on here, if you don't like sexual content or porn, I suggest you turn off now. Watch the numbers turn to 2. Right? Because we are going to start on another subject. So, as partners do, because I'm not one of these women that'll turn around and go to him, what you doing on that porn site? You're having a right fucking... If he needs to play in the boy garden, right? Then
what?
You know what I'm on about, right? And be very careful what you say. So if you want to play in the boy garden, I ain't got a problem with him putting fucking porn on, right? But I'm a cunt, right? When we actually sit in our full conversations, we actually
rip the shit out of them, don't we?
Yeah.
We put porn on, don't have a wank. We wouldn't put the porn on.
I just try to avoid that.
What the fuck is that?
So we decided.
How do you put your cock in that? Sideways, upside down, fucking backwards.
Oh.
We'll have to fucking canoe down it.
So we decided that we was going to check some different stuff out. Now, you've got to be very careful when you put certain subjects in. No, we didn't bring anything up to do with children. We never fucking would, right? But we tried. You ended up with a load of hermaphrodites, didn't you, for some fucking reason?
Yeah. Where the fuck did they come from? What are they called?
No,
MFTs.
MFTs.
What the fuck is it? If you know what an MFT is, just put it down
Yeah,
there.
they've changed the name of hermaphrodites.
Oh my God.
Right? To else now, but some of them are just women with no fannies and big clits. So it makes them look like they've got a really, really small cock. Right? Well, you should have seen us too. Laid there.
Funny as fuck.
It should have been in a newspaper fucking article. You know when they do all these fucking things for films? We'll fucking sit there and we'll rate porn. Right?
Or genitals. No.
That one of them looked like a fucking alien about to jump out of a fucking clit and bite his head off, wasn't it? fucking awful. You had nightmares over that one, mate. So you were talking about this on Facebook.
You know when you think you're two-faced bitch, right? First face,
the monster was down
second
below and it had
face.
fucking teeth and all.
Fucking
fucking
twit.
teeth than
Size of a cock with a fucking face on it. Fucking wrong. Two-faced bitch.
Do you know next time you fucking tell a woman to go and fuck herself,
Well,
be
yeah.
very, very careful on what type of woman it is. Hermaphrodite, it's very fucking easy to go and fuck yourself. In fact, I want to be an hermaphrodite. I'll never be out of bed, but I want to be a fucking hermaphrodite.
I know loads of them.
I'd be able to cope with the fucking price of living as well, because I've never had to get batteries.
I know loads of them. Oh no, that's fucking perfect. Fucking got it wrong again.
Okay.
Shouldn't really be this fucking wrong, should I?
This tastes right. I tell you what, that tastes better after fucking, that's melted everything off my fucking skin inside me now.
What is that?
My part.
It says cock burns.
Your cock will burn in a bit if you don't fucking behave yourself.
Drink it, don't put it on your cock because it'll burn.
Warning contains piss ups.
Oh, that shit.
Contains fucking headache.
I so want to take all this off, but you know where I need to go after this fucking video, don't you? You know my little friend.
Toilet?
Why would I need to be dressed up to go to the fucking toilet?
I don't know. What was only your kink kid? What was a fetish?
How long have we been together?
So long you fucking.
I don't want to answer that. No, I know it's not. I don't know how long we've been together. It's the way it's going to come out my mouth might be painful.
No,
After I've said it, you know what I mean? I haven't realised what I fucking said, so I'm not going to answer it on the grounds of health and safety.
Yeah, man.
What?
Next weekend, it'll probably be the weekend after. But I'll write that down and we'll get it sorted and we'll do the tortilla challenge dressed as the mask and Mrs. Doubtfire. And then you can do whatever you want with the video, Matt. So you've got full permission now to cut it up and do whatever you need to do with it as soon as it's done. But yeah.
If you want to fucking cut it up and do any of these videos, mate, change it into something.
Betty Swallows, right? Having to say your name's bad enough for the fucking algorithm, dude. Right? It don't matter what we say. We've made it to 11. This is a fucking milestone, like you wouldn't believe having him on camera. So we have done so well. And we will, if I have to, I'll fucking download StreamYard so we can still do it on YouTube if he gets us banned on Facebook.
Well,
it's simple.
Yeah,
there's a will, there's a way.
So you're doing good.
And obviously, Stephen and fucking Matt will need to all share it to get them all on YouTube.
Yeah. Obviously, Karen and Susan have gone on a fucking sex fucking holiday together for 11 weeks. So they haven't actually come across us yet.
At the end of the day, right, you come on here, you can bring a drink, we don't care. You can smoke. Anyone attacks anyone, which we haven't had yet, luckily enough. But anyone attacks anyone on here, you'll just get fucking kicked off, right? Because that's not what tonight's about. If you don't like the conversation, fuck off, right? We have a problem with that, right? If you enjoy our company, you enjoy watching me fucking burning every fucking bit of my stomach lining away over the next God knows how many weeks, drinking this fucking shit, right? Then you're more than welcome to sit and stay. If you don't like it, fuck off.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking lefty snowflake. Don't start fucking reporting people just because you've got fucking sulk on, right? This is for adults only. If you're a fucking snowflake, fuck off.
We don't want donations.
Be a snowflake and fuck off with the wind.
We just want to take the piss out of fucking things, people. So, well,
this is about having a laugh.
Right. And
that's why
destroying our bodies slowly but surely.
That's why we didn't want to do serious newspaper articles. So if you notice, there was like some fucking weird twisted shit in all the newspaper articles mentioned.
Although I was trying to eat my tomato soup fucking earlier on, and I'm like, nah, just like fucking.
Yeah. Warning: do not bring food, especially soup, especially tomato soup.
Anything that can easily come out with your mouth and spray all over your fucking appliances. Don't do it.
Yeah, not good.
Yes.
Involves cleaning, a lot of cleaning.
Hobnobs are all right. You can't fucking lose them cunts. Soon as you stick them in your fucking mouth, to stick to the top of your fucking mouth and your tongue and your throat.
We've been together, it'll be just short of 19 years, so, and we was a one-night stand, and he's only ever done 18 months apart from his ex-wife. So I've got the fucking medal for
That's a lot.
being able to
longevity.
It's one of that.
That's a fucking good one.
And he's a Leo as well, and Taurus. We should have never ever been even put in the same fucking room, let alone in a fucking relationship.
Write that down. Longevity. I might use it tomorrow if I remember.
Write that.
I'm just going to go around saying longevity all day tomorrow now.
What appliances are sprayed and where they right, have I missed something here? Have I said
They'll be talking to each other. They'll be talking to each other. I think I've had enough of this shit, but we'll just chat to each other. Saves doing it on fucking something else, like Zoom or...
I don't know why. You know, Matt, right? As much as it's everyone's choice, TikTok with me, because I've read into the... and here we go. If anyone's not into conspiracies, fuck off now, right? Into the... is it the Five Eye? Where they use it as spying, and fucking TikTok belongs to one of the biggest companies that do this fucking Five Eye, where they're not allowed to...
In China?
Just show them a minute, right? They're allowed to spy on themselves, but they're allowed to go over and take intel back. So I've got a bit of a fucking unsteady feeling with TikTok. That's why I've never signed up to it.
Yeah.
Plus, with the shit I've had with fucking Telegram and WhatsApp, right, and the way it's clogged my phones up and fucks my phones up, it's like, that's another reason why I won't download it. But it's just that Five Eye thing. It just... They've got too much of our information to start with without fucking going full depth, fucking head diving down the rabbit hole. So,
have you?
Facebook is, but you. How can I explain?
We just downloaded. We haven't downloaded fucking.
With Facebook, Mark
shit.
Zuckerberg, right? Is just a lucky fucking white guy, right? Where this with TikTok.
No, he's not a white guy. He's a Jew.
Don't. You didn't realise how much that fucking word that volcano off somewhere.
I don't know.
He's really
Fact check me. Go on, fact check me. I don't care.
Yeah, but with Facebook, you've got a lot of fucking ways of blocking it. TikTok has always been proven. It's like with the Hawaii phones, right? They banned Hawaii out of well, it was meant to be banned out of the UK because of this Five Eye fucking spy system where they're getting info and they're passing it on to other countries. A bit like Bird's doing and selling our info that he's got up to now. And if it gets any deeper and they want any more info, I just think the more fucking social media platforms you got, the more chance someone's got of fucking getting all that information together and destroying fucking your life.
No, I've got one of them phones, Babs. Can you imagine the fucking Chinese, right? You're looking at my fucking...
They look at our profile and they said we're not fucking blocking out.
I think we should leave them English alone, because look at these two fucking...
It's a bit like, you know, with David Icke, right? The only reason he hasn't been locked up by now is because he mentions lizards.
Yeah.
And that's his get out of jail card.
Yeah.
Right? Because people think he's crazy. Because he mentions lizards, people think he's crazy. We get pissed and talk about this shit. They just think we're a couple of pissheads, and that's why we're getting away with it.
It's better than watching TV, just coming on here and watching you two.
Oh. I don't watch TV.
Better than TV. We haven't got an agenda. We're just idiots.
Well, we have got an agenda. We're trying to rock the rest of our stomach about.
I'm an idiot. She's a semi-idiot because she's been with me 19 years. I've rubbed off on her a fair few times.
I tell you what, Matt, what I'll do, because I'm on about...
Say that whichever way you want.
I'm on about setting up another page for me and Carl, because obviously I spend all week with Carl down the road, don't I? And then I come up, we do our fucking weekend thing. And Carl's like, Carl's like me, but he turned around and says, you're getting fucking arrested. I went, Carl, I might get you laid. And obviously, not from me, but... but anyway...
Me. No, me. Not I'm me, or me.
What?
Correct grammar.
Well, I was actually on that.
You didn't.
I did.
But yeah, I might look at TikTok for mine and Carl's page, because I can't cope with fucking too many Facebook pages for fucking shit. So
what's the most annoying fucking sound when you fucking sleep at your granny's when you're a kid?
Snoring.
Tick. tick-tock, tick-tock, because I've got a fucking clock that every fucking hour goes ding, ding, like fucking a miniature Big Ben. Right, tick-tock. Tick-tock is the most annoying fucking sound you can hear when you go fucking anywhere. Yeah, right? So the fucking Chinese have brought a tick-tock, right, full of psychopathic fucking lunatics doing mad shit.
Oh, I'll fit.
Well, when
It's
it first came out,
I'm
it was meant
fucking
for
well
the
there.
kids, but then the adults managed to get hold of it and took it over, and yeah, it's like fucking.
But what's the youngest age that you can sign up? Well, fuck me, that was fucking tangy.
Somebody's
Well,
going to
the
afford your
youngest age
first
is about
iPhone, I
16,
reckon.
but there's been a lot of people under the age of 14, and it's just like, well, some of the shit that you get on there, like, oh, really fucked up.
Don't get me wrong, there's some good videos on there.
But
I don't know, there's just something about my gut's telling me.
You might end up on a list if you stay on TikTok.
It's one of them where it's no matter how much I look into it, my gut is saying no. And I've never
also,
ever ignored my gut. And up to now,
downside
it's
to
been
it as
fucking
well,
right.
when you join it and you want to go live, you've got to have over 1,000 odd people to go live, which is a bit shit. Like, if you don't have 1,000 people following you, then you can't go live, which is like, well, hang on. Like,
yeah, that's why we're not on YouTube doing this. We just transfer it to YouTube afterwards.
That was right. I don't know whether I don't know whether you was on one of the videos before when I mentioned that even with YouTube, any money we make, we don't want it. It's going straight to Ethan's charity. And at the minute, we're struggling to get Ethan's number. And until that fucking charity number's there, right? I don't know what we're meant to do with the fucking money that as soon as I tell you what, as soon as Ethan's fucking charity number is sorted, then maybe we would go on to TikTok because we do everything possible to raise money
for it.
But we're not in it to raise money. We both work, and at the minute we're on the bones of our asses, but we still won't take money from anywhere else. We work and we get through with the money that we earn. Right? Anything else that we earn doing stuff, if we ever did earn any money doing stuff like this, it'd all go straight to Ethan and his charity. We're just not in it for the money.
You're reading comments?
Yeah, I will do, Matt. Thank you. But we just, like I says, we want Ethan's charity number up and running, and then we can have it all linked to his, because we've never been in it for the money, and we've always said if we started making any money out of it, it'd go straight to Ethan. It's not our money.
Yeah, and we had some real good news in the week. It was real sweet.
Yeah, we're not allowed to mention that yet.
Okay.
Matt, I think Matt does know.
Okay.
No, Matt doesn't know.
Okay. But it was good news, and when we can say something, we'll say something.
Matt, Carl nearly killed me. You know that Wednesday show when you started going on about inside information and DVLA and stuff? Well, we just finished unloading the caravan and we was going for tea. So I thought we'd missed, because I was listening, I had my door open, fucking speakers on so I could hear you while we was unloading, right? And we're driving off, and then it was like, David went somewhere along the lines of, we've got some inside information. I can't say too much, but we've got some inside information about this, that, or the other. And now normally he's as bad as Dave and he don't listen, right? But he turned around and he went, "Darn it!" I was like, I went, well, you said I couldn't tell the story. It don't mean I can ask someone else to tell the story, does it? I said, you told me to be sneaky. I'm being sneaky. And he was like, you little shit. Like, so yeah, well, I'll tell you all about that another time, properly. But it was fucking, that's what, when I sent you that message saying your fucking show nearly got me killed, because he fucking, just as we'd only just finished the caravan, there was like 5 minutes left, and you brought it up in that 5 minutes as we were driving to try and find a chippy. And I didn't think he was listening because he was on his game and he was listening. And the way he just went, "Donna!" Like, I was like,
you got told off.
and it was proper Faber mode, you know. I was like, what? So yeah, that was what that message was about, mate. Yeah, but people say the older you get, the more you calm down. Now I seem to me, I went down like that and calmed down.
When?
For about 3 minutes.
Was I at work?
For about 3 minutes.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you just think, what are you doing? And I've got worse. I try and avoid fighting.
No, she don't.
But it never works. But I seem to have got worse as I've got older. I don't resort to violence anymore, but I know how to fuck you up without it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I have got worse as I've got older. And I really don't give a fuck because a life sentence to me now is nothing.
Awesome.
So a life sentence to be a fucking reprieve.
Now, I didn't say that.
You nearly had to fight with that security guard in Morrison's that day. But fucking hell, man.
Oh.
Fucking knobhead.
When that fucking guy come up to me and turned around and says, can you... I can't believe I turned around and says, no, it's got a fucking highway.
I sat there and when he turned around and said, oh, can you remove the video? I'm like, yeah, you're talking to a person that don't give a fuck about you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that's why I put in my second video. I went and I won't be removing this one either. Bye. Do you know what I mean? He's got right of access. You've got no right to privacy in public.
Or anywhere where Donna is.
And it was funny as fuck when we was walking out, because he actually made an effort to come round to where we'd actually come through, so we didn't have to pass him. So that's why at the end I turned around and went, yeah, see you later, dickhead, like that, and walked out. Still wearing his fucking teeth.
Customer
the ones
relations.
that couldn't talk him at all.
Yeah. Can you take the video down?
And you know what? The security guard in Tesco's, if I'd gone to him and says, can we have a fucking selfie, he probably would have agreed to it, right? And because he was having a right fucking crack over in the supermarket. The Tesco supermarket was spotless. They was all still smiling, right? The service was fucking, apart from the fact that we had to go to the self-checkouts, which I really hate doing because it puts people out of jobs. Right? So I don't like self-checkouts, right? But there was no one on any of the counters, so it was something I had to do, but I still had to go over to the SIG counter. And I was picking on the fucking security guard when I was over at the SIG counter, and he was taking it all in laughing. Unlike the fucking big Brutus knobhead, because I know that they fucking know who I am now. Fucking Brutus. Wanker. Right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, if anyone ever gets in touch with me and says I've had problems with that security guard and it's an old guy, right, I will stand outside that supermarket and I will record all day long and I will expose a fucking lot of them for keeping that little shit on.
Says, oh, wait for customer assistance, and you're waiting for there for fucking hours like a fucking idiot. Like, come on, like. And then they're typing in the fucking code. They're like, well, why, what the fuck? Like, oh.
Yeah, have a good night, Matt, and I'll chat to you soon, mate.
See you later, mate.
No, not Steve, Matt.
Oh, no, I don't.
I thought you were saying bye to Steve.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you know what, right? I like our steady 7 customers. This is a great little
7's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
7's good.
Yeah.
I like 7.
Because sometimes it fluctuates and it'll come, right? It's not near big, but it'll fluctuate up to about, because we don't do it. We do it where people can just tune in, right? And it'll fluctuate up to about 30, but then certain subjects start getting fucking brought up and it'll go, which I'm not fussed about.
But they all start coming
at the end of the day,
Dave opens his mouth.
We try and avoid yeah.
Have we ever done anything serious on here?
No, we never done anything at all. That's why we're still going 19 years later.
You can't take this serious. Nobody can complain about this, right? Because they just think they're a couple of fucking idiots, right? How do you take idiots like that fucking seriously?
No.
You can't. No, you can't. It's fucking impossible.
You know full well, right? Because you've been probably one of our longest friends on here.
Yeah, must be.
Right? About 7 years now.
Right, yeah.
You've been on every fucking profile I've had, even the ones that have been connected completely.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm like. Yeah, take things seriously, And apart from the obvious, which was on my birthday weekend, when I got fucking swiped from the back, and I was absolutely hammered, so I had no fucking chance at all of defending myself. I will stand up for myself, and I will stand up for anyone that's doing the right thing. But at the same time, we've got to keep light and laughing, because if we, we've got to keep the vibes up. Yeah, we've got to keep the light and the positivity going, and this is why we carry. Even though it was meant to be a one-off in the fucking camper van when we was down the road, right? This is why we've carried on doing what we're doing, because for some fucking reason, people like watching me drink beer like a dickhead.
From what I'm doing with my website, because otherwise it just too much technology for your brain. It's like, whoa, fuck, why is your fucking brain? And it's just.
Like I always say, you hear things, and once you've heard them and you've seen them, you can't unsee them and you can't unhear them.
And I just hear voices anyway.
On a weekend,
since I was about 5.
On a weekend when we do this shit, right, we just like to have a laugh. And if you want to call us names or fucking have a laugh at us, take the piss, whatever.
You know what, right? Someone.
But you will get it back.
You know my pup Palace, right? Because she is as random as what we are, right? I really cannot wait to meet the last from my pup Palace. Right, but some dickhead put in the fucking comments, oh, real lady likes swearing. And that's when I shared that status where I put about being a lady ain't all that, but some of us choose the path of a woman. Right, do you know what I mean? And I'm a fucking trucker with a sailor's mouth. And she put dickhead. So I put a laughing face to it. And then she come back to get your teeth sorted. I was like, why do I need to get my teeth sorted? We're having so much fun with them not there. Why do I want to get my teeth sorted? It's not due to dental hygiene. It's due to the fuckers getting knocked out, right? And I have fun with as many different sets of fucking false teeth as I want, and people think it's funny. So fuck you, Karen.
Yeah, let's all upset Karens. We love upsetting Karens.
And
it should be a national pastime. You should get a bank holiday.
Once they're out, let me just finish this. Once they're out, I bet my blowjob's a lot better than hers is.
He brought me a fucking, well, his ex-girlfriend at the time brought me a mankini for a laugh because they thought I wasn't going to put it on and that. Well, they sent me it and I put it on. I still got it right.
Yeah, well, if I ever shared the 2 pictures I've got on my phone, right?
I'll kill you.
You won't kill me, because you'd need a fucking friend to help.
I'd think about killing you.
Which means you'd have to tell that friend what I've done.
Like, oh, look at that fucking fat git in a... What's up there? So what?
You want to try being in the job I'm in, right? And watch what reactions you get. You can either get really cool as fuck drivers, right? Even with the fucking Truckers Truth group, I've had inboxes. You're not even a fucking truck driver. Hang on, matey, right? I've been in haulage for over 21 years on and off, right? I did my class 2 in 2005, and I had my class 2 fucking from 2005 up until early 2008 because I was pregnant with China.
2013, they took it off you.
They took, I'm on about when I was driving.
All right, yeah.
Right? So I had that experience then. I've driven Arctics, I've driven units on their own because we used to go on diesel up for gist, right? And then you've got some little dickhead going, but you're not even a driver. And I'm like, but you've been in it for 18 months. I've been in it for 21 years.
Yeah,
now
you know a lot more than somebody.
Yeah. I tell you what, right? Fair play to anyone that wants to become a truck driver. I've got respect for all of them. Even that little dickhead that used Carl's head as a fucking piece of cheese on the fucking floor, which has all been sorted now. He's got a community resolution. So basically, it's like a caution with no fucking fingerprints. But the police have done something, because it was his first offence as well. I don't wish anything bad against him, but if he ever touches anyone else like that, I'll stand beside them in court. But it was his first, so he's obviously got something wrong going on at home. And with me being empathic and not using my right to apathy, right, I feel that like there was something else going on in his life at that time, but he did the wrong thing. So he's got these fucking conditions on there now. That means he'll get fucking dragged in if he does that shit again. But I bounce, so I really don't give a fuck.
As well, a lot of truckers use TikTok just to like for when silly drivers are like doing crazy shit, and it's like, really? you're putting your fucking brakes on in front of a truck that needs to stop. Like, it takes a lot longer for a lorry to stop than. It's just some of the crazy shit that you get on TikTok. It's like, really?
Yeah, it's like I'm just reading this comment from Matt. Oh, I'll just go and keep humiliating him. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying fucking 10 quid for that bald-headed fucking fat cunt.
But there is a group on there.
It's the fucking bully boy.
Which is Camp Beagle, which is to do with MBR testing on beagles, and that's really some dark shit. That is. Yeah.
Oh, you're on about the big beagle farms. Yeah, I've heard about them.
You mean beagles or bagels?
Beagles.
All right.
Because there was also that big one.
Yeah.
It was capuchins they was using.
Oh yeah, but some of the.
And there was just cage after cage after cage after cage. There's plenty of people out in prison, right, to do fucking animal testing on, and they're the biggest animals going. Do your fucking animal testing on the pedos and leave the monkeys and the beagles alone.
They were protesting outside.
How can you protest?
Yeah, they were
leave beagles alone.
Kill the pedos, leave the beagles.
What did he just say? I don't know
what?
Use the pedos, leave the beagles.
Right, yeah.
Well, he's right. Why are we testing on innocent animals when there's fucking paedophiles who can use fucking lab rats?
Acres in Cambridgeshire, and they had 5 people.
Yeah, that was it, Matt.
One of them got arrested for swearing at a copper, and I'm like, really? Like.
Yeah, but you only have to look at the likes of fucking Marty Blackburn. Now, police cannot be victim of a Section 5, right? But they actually fucking did Marty Blackburn for calling a copper
and
sausage.
Then there was another copper there.
Yeah, fucking the epitome of Section 5, the police, aren't they?
And if they can't get you with Section 5, they'll turn it into, well, we don't know what's in your backpack, so we're going to do you on the Terrorism Act. And then they wonder why fucking Met Police are under special measures.
He was standing on the grass verge. They turn around and the copper turns around and goes, "Okay,
exactly, Matt.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to arrest you under Section 78 of the Road Traffic Act." And
no.
Oh, what's that?
It's just someone coming in the room. Say that again, sorry, Steve.
On the live, that because he was standing on the grass verge, you would have to move over to the other side of the road, where the barriers were. Otherwise, you would have to arrest him under Section 78 of the Road Traffic. Yeah.
What's that?
Section 78?
Offending fucking crushing fucking blades of grass.
Yeah. Was it a public area? Was it public right of access? Was it public area?
Because the guy was giving him like the attitude. Well, he wasn't giving him attitude, but he was trying to like tell him the rights and everything. Then his other colleague came up, and then there was like 5 or 6 surrounding him, and the amount of police that was there today was unbelievable. It was like just. Talk about taxpayers' waste of money. It's like.
Well, it's like, right, as bad as it sounds, you know, when you see these coppers in these costumes for the LGBT, ABCD, EFG fucking crew, it's the fucking rat, yeah? Right? When you see them fucking idiots, yeah, and them costumes won't be a run-of-the-mill eBay fucking bullshit fucking costume at £13 including delivery. These will be fucking 350 quid and made crap that's coming out of taxpayers' money. And then they wonder why people are pissed off.
Like the LGB Bumblebee in fucking Greater Manchester.
Next year, I think it's either.
See the state of that fucking.
Do you know what? I normally like Bumblebees. Right, and before, because obviously people are going to watch this video after it's fucking finished and think you fucking sexist fucking whatever bastard. I haven't got a problem. If you want to be gay, straight, bi, trans, but don't expect me to stand there clapping when you come out. That's your choice. Get on with it.
Yeah.
Get a job. Get on with life. Yeah. And stop pumping it into our fucking kids.
Stop making it fucking political. Get on with it. Right? You want to wear a dress and you're a bloke, wear a fucking dress. right?
Oh,
You fucking deserve it.
Same with
right?
Lewis Hamilton.
You know, you
I'm
fucking
pissed
deserve it.
with him because I used to enjoy
well,
watching
I gave up
Formula One,
watching that now
right?
because of
He brought politics into Formula One. And I
put
fucking
me
hate
right
him
off
for
a
that
bit,
because
right?
he's put me right off. I still have to play about Ricardo every now
I
and
used
again
to
though,
watch
because
Formula
Ricardo's
One,
got the
but then
fucking
as
most
soon as you
stunning
started bringing
style, fucking
Black
smile.
Lives Matter into the shit, it's like, no, I'm switching off. I can't be fucked with all that fucking politics.
Black lives only matter when it's someone white that's done something to them.
Yeah. Allegedly.
No, that is fucking fact.
Okay. I was trying to be diplomatic.
More
For
black
once in
on
my life,
black.
I was trying to be diplomatic.
More
It shot me
black
down.
people kill more black people. More black and black crime. But as soon as a white person defends herself, or a fucking, there's like an indication between a fucking copper and a black guy. Don't matter what the fucking black guy's done,
Oh,
the copper's always in the wrong, and it's got to stop.
Oh.
She's like, I'm fucking not saying anything because I'm going to get us banned in a minute. I can see you looking behind your ears, but
I did have a comment for that, but I'm not going to say it.
yeah, exactly. We're all human, mate, and that's all I'm going to say out of that fucking sentence. You beautiful bastard.
You get a warning off his mum.
I think she likes me now because we've had chats since.
All right.
But if she just get in the inbox and say you've called him a bastard, I go, sorry, man.
Second part of the Jimmy Savile thing to come out, but this is going to be a lot more worse than
Oh, no.
what the first one is. But like, well, yeah, they made another.
Me and make two.
They made a.
What fucking producer bastard wants to go and produce two fucking pieces of shit of
They're
that piece of
saying
shit
that,
that'll fix it for you?
This one's a lot more graphical and a lot more really dark than what the first one is. But
Right, so as much as because they've brought two out and the second one's died. Obviously, they had quite a few viewers for the first one. Now they're gonna use the second one to try and fucking normalise shit. All this agenda that we go on about all the time, they're gonna use the second one to try and normalise shit. That's why it's gonna be more fucking. There's gonna be more scenes that are a bit more. Just don't watch it.
They're actually trying to bring out a law at the moment where child abuse and pedophile is going to be made law where they can't be arrested for it. And
in fact, you've just reminded me of something here, Matt. We need to get onto this one ASAP. I've had very good inside information, shall we say, right? Licenses, but we've had very good inside information. Look on the NSPCC app for the kids, right, and look at what they've got the age of consent down as.
It's not.
Because it isn't 16
anymore. It's a lot lower. Right?
No, it's on the NSPCC website.
What?
A child can consent at 13.
That's just wrong.
No.
I'm glad you brought that up, Stephen, because I was meant to mention it to Matt the other day after I'd finished talking to a mate, right? To look on because obviously Matt does a lot with the Curious Life, and the way they set things out, they'll get it out there straight away. Do you know what I mean? And I forgot to send it to Matt. Look on the NSPCC website; they've got the age of consent down at 13.
Well, yeah, it's just.
Why are they still running?
Some of the stuff, it's like, really? It's just...
Anyone touches any of my fucking kids at fucking 13, 14, 15 or 16, don't matter what the fucking social services said when they first started getting involved with the kids, right, saying I was aggressive because I'm prepared to go to jail. Don't matter over all them years when they've grinded me down, I'm still prepared to go to jail for my kids. And any cunt touches my fucking kids like that, I'll spend the rest of my natural fucking life in jail. And they can still say that I'm fucking aggressive or whatever. No, it's being a mum, and it's being protective. And it don't matter where my fucking kids are, I'll protect them to the fucking death. And so will he. And if that's us being aggressive, then so be it. But anyone
I don't
touches
have
our
any
fucking
kids of
kids
my
like that,
own, but
and we'll rip
still,
them limb
like,
from limb.
fucking,
And I'll fucking put
the
it on.
things you hear about what happens to kids and that, oh, it just fucking makes my blood.
My kids have been lucky. Well, our kids have been lucky because they've got a very good foster carer. Don't you dare mention any names because I don't want to name out before we go any further, right? And I will not hear a bad word against their foster carer because she's protected them and looked after them. But there's a lot of children out there that haven't been that lucky. So yeah, I can see your comments, Matt. It's just I'm running in between two, and if I fucking go off on a tangent, I forget what I've said before, right? And then I just have a fucking brain fart with myself.
And we're not producers. So
We're not producers.
So
yeah,
it's not a professional setup, this mate. Chat shit, and what comes out comes out, and
we've actually come to enjoy our Saturday nights.
Yeah. Again for fucking independence and fucking.
Someone needs to take that little poison bitch out. I'm telling you, she's not going to be our fucking part of the country.
Some of the things you said,
cranky bastard. Did I say that?
Ah, fuck her. Let her have independence. I want to know what she's going to use for money because they use pound sterling. Fuck it, we'll have all that back. Fuck them up there.
You need to throw her off a big cliff.
They don't want it. Even the farmers don't want it. But it's like, just because she's turning. She's turning.
Well, she's a raging fucking commie. She's a raging fucking commie. If she gets independence, you're all fucked up there.
I won't be surprised, right, with the fucking amount of freedom that Zelensky's got, and he's going to all these award ceremonies. That he's stopping to get a free fucking blowjob.
She's turning around and saying that England took Scotland out of the EU by their will. But hang on, 17.4 million people, including Scotland, voted for independence, voted to come out of the EU. But now she wants to put us back in. But yet they've already turned around and said they don't want Scotland in the EU so we're going to be fucked.
Yeah, but the thing is, I speak to, I've got one called Grieve, because I actually asked him when he first told me his name if he was taking the piss. But there's a guy called Grieve Thompson on my Facebook friends list. And even he's saying, he says she's saying that all the fucking, that part of the country wants independence and they don't. They don't say that she's fucking destroying the fucking place.
You know what I say, mate? If you can't spell it, don't ask for it.
Right?
If you can't spell independence, don't ask for it.
Well, yeah.
We're talking about Scotland now. So, right. Especially around Glasgow. Fucking hell, they've got even begins with, never mind fucking spelling.
Like, fucking,
Well, fucking Scotland are fucked anyway. They've got this green agenda, right? Fucking hell, there was a total eclipse of the fucking sun in fucking Glasgow, right? And it warmed up by fucking 2 degrees.
And they had a meltdown.
That was a total eclipse of the sun.
I tell you what.
It fucking got brighter. You know what I mean?
We was coming out of St Ives on Thursday night and we stopped at Oakhampton Thursday night, right? But Thursday itself, there was yellow warnings all of, was it the southwest? Was it southwest?
Yeah, it's
southwest, right? We had hail that had settled for a mile, right? In the last few days of June, we had torrential downpours to the point you could have gone fucking paddling in the roads, right?
I don't think you can blame McCranky for that.
No, I'm not blaming him. We're on about the fucking weather now. And now I've gone on fucking tangent. You've fucking done it again, you swat. Maybe I have to put the bottle down. But yeah, we had all the fucking... That, now I was going to mention something else about fucking seeding.
Seeding?
Yeah, I've discussed that one with you before. Seeding is another word for chemtrails.
We have to pay
pretty patterns that aeroplanes
a month to get our brown bin emptied. So, like, if you've got 2 brown bins, that's £30 for each bin. But now they want to introduce that into the green bin to empty your waste, and it's like,
hang on a minute.
Yes.
You've got council tax in Scotland, haven't you?
Oh, that's not. We
So
have
why
to
are you
pay
paying separate money for your
money
bin?
for the bins. If you've got more than one bedroom in your spare room in your, you got to pay. Yeah, you got to pay bedroom tax.
Council
But now they want
bedroom
us
tax.
to take in illegals, and it's like no.
Well, I wouldn't take a fuck. Mind you, the fact is, right, he wouldn't be able to fucking live without me anyway, blowing me own trumpet here. Boop, boop. Right? But that woman in fucking Leeds, where she was only there for 10 days and run off with the husband.
Like,
Why the fuck would you want to take an immigrant in?
anybody in because of fucking my previous fucking lodgers.
Because either they're going to get away with fucking running off with a fucking person's wife or husband, right? Or you're going down for fucking murder for him fucking trying it.
Yeah.
Why would you want to take an immigrant in? Well done. You've just advertised them for the fucking family wrecking little
Or you go
wankers
out
they
one
are.
day, come
Not
home and
taking
half
one
your
in.
fucking
See
goods
ya.
are gone because they fucking flogged them on eBay or fucking saying. It's like, what the fuck? Just.
I won't be bothered about my goods. I'd be more pissed off that the fuckers took my fucking husband within 10 days. She obviously didn't know how to suck cock at all, right? All that fucking relationship was already going downhill for him to take 10 days to make that decision.
Because I don't have one.
I was really bad, you know. I didn't just stop, did I?
Taking money off the government for misogyny. Not misogyny, fucking.
Great, I'm going to get £395 a month for fucking rent for taking an immigrant.
For getting a new husband.
Shit, I've got no fucking dad to me baby. She's took me fucking husband. You idiot!
Rooms and that to take somebody like a refugee in, but they've also turned around and saying that it will affect your money. How the fucking hell can you like taking it like? Yeah.
And a lot of people rent, so it's subletting, which is illegal.
Hey, we're in the perfect position, right? We've got 3 spare rooms. We can get 3 of the cunts in, kill them off, stick them in a fucking caravan, send them back to where they come from, dead. We're fucking all right here, aren't we? Think we're on a winner chicken dinner here, aren't we?
We don't need to kill them.
That was the voice of reason, wasn't it?
I'm going to give you the fucking fist of reason in a minute.
You can't win
so well until you said that. They don't need to be dead in a caravan.
Unconscious, then chloroform them, anything. Just get the bastards out of the country and take the money.
And to any left wing that's decided to join us,
fuck yeah.
I hope you never fucking breed again.
Yeah.
Because if you breed and you allow this shit, right? Nah.
No, they won't be able to breed because we're all transformers.
Yeah, but it's like when I was talking to a certain person, I'm not going to say this person's name, but I was talking to someone, I went, all these LGBTQ fucking A, B, C, D, E, F, G fucking dickheads, right, that are supporting
+2
them, they don't realise that if shit does hit the fan, they're the first ones going off buildings, they're the first ones that are going to get stoned, and I don't mean the happy crack stoned either, right? They're the first ones that are going to get the throat slashed because they don't agree with anything.
Yeah.
They're going a bit deep into the rabbit hole here.
Yeah.
And I'm quite surprised with Sector 7 with this conversation.
Yeah.
I was expecting a number 2 to appear.
You've got 2 people that's slightly interested in your bollocks.
Thing is, though, I've got no bubbles. I've got 7 watchers, but no bubbles, so I don't even know who's watching, obviously, apart from Stephen, because he's on camera, but... And I think fucking... I don't know if Matt's still on, because he, like, disappeared, then come back on, because he loves us. And then there was the other guy that was laughing his tits off, and I can't find him in the comments at the minute.
Even the laws up here, it's like, oh, fucking hell, man, it's just...
You know what you've got to realise, right, is we're all fucked, right? We're all fucked. No matter, right, what you do, we're all fucked, right? And if you can't wake up and have a laugh, right, and just realise you're fucked, but, you know, God, I'm fucking laughing at it.
Yeah.
Barbecues up here at the moment. Yeah. Apparently...
Gonna be fucked with us, because I've got a fold-up barbecue in the back of my van, and I make sure, right, it's not happened as much this year, because I've been, like, off with training, and when we've had sun, I've not been at work. But when I've been able to do it, right, and any driver that's run with me, will tell you the same. The barbecue comes out, I make sure that my fucking drivers are fed, right, they're looked after before they go to bed, and then they're fucking ready for morning. You know what I mean? Mate, I don't know if that's just
Ban
fucking...
barbecue. You can't ban barbecue.
No, ban
That's
barbecue.
what the fucking do. They'll die.
Because apparently it's destroying the ozone layer or something. And it's like, oh, really? The fucking ozone layer has been fucked for years. So, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it's a bit like this. This was one of the ones I was hoping to cover tonight with Phil, but he had to go because of his battery. But one of the things that come up,
Brain fart.
I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, what was the fucking conversation?
I don't know. You never let me into it.
Well, you're on about you've overspoke it all night. What was the fucking conversation?
I don't fucking know.
No, what we were going to go on about, and that's when I turned around and said, fucking... I think my mum was right earlier, you know. I don't think it's her that needs to go for the fucking dementia test. I think it's me. Fucking Jesus. I've frazzled my brain with the alcohol.
And you keep drinking it. What is that? Is that pork?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to go to...
Anyway, what do you think of my teeth, Steve?
Oh.
They're better than them last ones because I've kept my gap. But the only problem is because these were the ones that I was trying to like plan with properly.
We're not sponsored by Gap.
And we're not sponsored, right? For the guys that actually fucking tagged me in the snap-on teeth earlier on this week, they're the ones that I tried last week and they looked fucking awful. Now I know what I'm doing with this white moss, so the next ones will look fucking better. But this is the type of, because I want to keep the gap. Obviously, that one needs sorting there. But I thought, fuck it, I'll stick a wig on. Stick me. Do you know, that's the first time I've done a big bow and I'm really impressed with that. So I got my big bow and it's like the female sailor look, innit? Innit, Dave?
No, ain't Dave.
Innit, Dave?
Looks like some alien forms fucking latched to your fucking head.
But you don't complain when I take my teeth out. Do you know what he calls me now? He's fucking gummy bear.
I'm going to answer that one.
What he calls me?
I like gummy bears.
Oh, for fuck's
Especially ones with weed in it.
CBD, love, CBD, not weed. But yeah, that's what my fucking nickname is at the minute. Gummy bear. I love my gummy bear.
He was fucking letters instead of the proper name.
So you've gone from grot bags to...
No, with grot bags. No, if you remember with grot bags, that was because some silly little bastard was trolling me. And I wanted to prove to him how much fucking names there. So when he called me grot bags, I thought, fuck you, watch this. So I changed my YouTube channel to fucking Super Grand Grot Bags. That's how your bullying's affecting me, sweetheart. Do you know what I mean? That's what that was about. And after about, I think it was about a year. Did I keep it for about a year, that name?
Yeah.
Back to Woman on a Mission, didn't I? Because grot bags are... And he's still not bothered with me since. He started on the fucking lasses that I knew he'd started on before, right? Yeah. But he must have got bored of me because he knows I'll just take the piss. Fucking midget bastard from fucking Skegness back on.
Piss at me, I just sling it back in their face and it's like, oh. People start me and I.
Fuck them.
That couldn't be sitting around the head with one of his own dumbbells, but that's all I'm going to say. Don't mention any names because it'll get us into trouble.
Anyway, we're going to wind this up.
Yeah.
We're going, guys.
Yeah, we're going. Dartboard will be ready by about #15, we reckon, because he's going to do the fucking routering for the names and the what the fuck in the middle of the front. And then I've just got to sort the dartboard out. It's not hard to take a fucking cage from a dartboard and fucking put a picture underneath. So we reckon. So yeah, it's going to be a limited edition fucking Lewis Hamilton dartboard that we're going to give away on. And it's actually a hand-drawn. It's a one-off hand-drawn picture of his car and him. He stood next to him.
It's just a big picture of his head because he's got a big head.
So, and because we can't give the fucker away in the frame, and I like the frame, last night I had a light bulb moment and I went, well, we'll get rid of the dartboard, we'll make it all nice and fancy, and they can throw darts at Lewis Hamilton. So that's what we're doing. And then I can keep the frame for the kids'
Then you can
pictures
change
because
your
I like the frame.
picture.
Everyone for the baby.
Winner, chicken
So
dinner.
when Lewis's head's got enough holes in it, you just change it and put another picture in the dartboard, like Boris or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
But it's random one-off things. You're never going to get another one like it because it's going to be random one-off things, and that's what you're going to get from us. And at the same time, I'm doing my arty shit, so it means I'm not throwing as much stuff out because obviously with the fucking ording situation I got myself in after what happened, right? I don't like just throwing shit out. So if I can recycle it and make it into something that someone will want, even if it is to throw fucking darts at, winner, chicken dinner. So yeah, we'll have a one-off Lewis Hamilton dartboard. We can't get rid of the picture on its own, so we'll turn it into a dartboard. We'll get rid of the fuck of them.
Two
And you get a dartboard.
And you get a dartboard with it. With a case. And I might even be able to dig out some darts that we can send with it free of charge.
Yeah.
So anyway, right, we best fuck off because I think we've been on here about 2.5 hours. No, fuck me.
Yeah,
3 hours 15 if I've worked it out right. Yeah, considering we was trying to keep it to an hour long. So
anyway, Phil's been on and we've had some laughs.
Yeah, Phil's been on. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some work with Matt over the next couple of weeks. And Phil will be on in 2 weeks' time, hopefully, with another beer while we're fucking trying to poison ourselves. But yeah, it's been great to have people on.
When he's got over this week.
Yeah, when he's got over this week.
It'll take him a fortnight to get over this week.
But yeah.
What the fuck that I arranged to go on with them two that cunt for?
Yeah. His head will be bubbling, what if you like? Well, I never knew that's fucking bubble, my fucking bubbles that.
When he was on about all that urine stuff, I'm like sitting there like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, I'm like, oh.
It's out there, mate.
Well, I shared it on my wall earlier. I shared a fucking news article where they're using sewage water.
But
I thought
we've drunk lots of it tonight, actually.
Because I knew that I'd be able to drink a pint glass full of beer while he was talking about urine, sewage water. I went green, really hard, and I was barking. So I wasn't even going to attempt to drink if we was talking about sewage water.
Yeah.
But, like I said, it's been fantastic having you on. It's been fantastic having everyone in. We don't know who it is because we haven't got the balls, because Facebook's been a dick. Thank you to Red Pill Phil. We love you all. And even the fucking haters. And to the trolls that fucking think we're driving tomorrow, no, we've got a day in bed because he's up early on Monday. So we won't be drink driving. Fuck you. Yeah. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye, people.
Bye.